We're starting.
We're starting.
Hey.
Dude, yeah, before we were rolling, you were just talking. It was interesting to me. I was like, maybe we should roll on this because you were talking about doing Europe and having a kid.
Yes. Yeah, it's a whole new part of the road now. The road used to be just like, write jokes, get drunk, see Denver. Now it's like, my kid, I'm missing him. And you got to think he's 4 months old, so his life is like 15 days out of his life that's a third.
You're missing stuff.
I'm missing stuff.
Did you miss anything big?
Nothing big, but she's like, he rolled over, which is so funny. Like talking about a human, like he rolled over. What the fuck? It's like a celebrity. Like, oh my God, she took a nap. But the kid is doing. He almost said a word. She was like, he was like,
"Where's Dada?" His first word.
His first word was neglect. But yeah. But I'm back because she went away.
You can miss a word even if you're here.
Ah, good point.
You can miss a word if you're at this podcast.
That's a good point. But I think something about being overseas.
Oh yeah, you were. Where were you when I said my first word? Iceland.
Yeah.
That is rough.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's like I'm trying to get as far away from them as possible. I feel like Polanski. He had a different issue with a kid.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, but you're aware of it. That's gonna make you, I think, a good dad.
Thank you.
Like you're conscious. You're like, oh, okay, I'm I'm with Vitor all the time on the road. He's got 2 kids, a third on the way, and he's so aware. Like,
yes,
I'm gonna make every moment I'm back count. That's what you got to do.
And you're FaceTiming with the kid, which he doesn't really get. He's too stupid now, but like you're trying and.
We didn't have that growing up.
No, good point.
I mean, it's crazy that it's innate, these devices.
Yes.
They just kind of get it from birth. It's like a language.
100%. And you ever seen that old video where the kid is swiping on a magazine picture? It's heartbreaking. But yeah, you're right. They learn it so quick because they're born with it.
Yeah.
It's like being born with a fork. You just know what to do. You don't have to learn.
Yeah.
So yeah, But the kid, so she went away for a few days for a bachelorette party, and she came back, and the baby was like, ah! I think it didn't know how to emote. Like, I missed you.
It was just you and the baby?
Yeah.
Damn.
And
that's a dad and a baby is like a movie.
Yes.
The mom and the baby are like, but I feel like without the mom you need the mom more. You were in the mom.
Exactly. So there's more of a connection. When I came back, he was like,
It's like a dog.
Yeah, it's like a dog. Exactly.
Dog sees you and you're like, oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, his ass was wagging. It was cute. But with her, when she went away, there's more mom connection. So he was freaking out because he didn't know how to handle it. They don't know how to be like, whoa, it's so good to see you. They're like, ah,
I was more attached to my mom for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
But
yeah, big neglect going on here with the dad.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry about that. I didn't know if I should text or.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
It was like, it's literally his wife called me and said he's gone. I was like, I've heard that before. So bad time for a joke, but
hey.
Yeah, no, I was just like, I didn't really know him that well, but
no funeral.
I think they had. Well, they were like, we're having a funeral at the Buddhist temple, and I said, nice try. You don't get to just become a Buddhist
right
late in life because you were a piece of shit.
Well, he did have no objects, including you. So that's something.
I got a
minimalist.
I got a dad question for you.
Sure.
My dad's been gone for forever.
Yeah.
He left when I was a kid. He's got cancer now.
Oh, what
I've seen him like twice in my entire life. I don't even know what kind. His new wife sent me a message on Facebook.
Your dad's Biden?
Should I, based on do you have a hindsight with your dad? Like, should I reconnect because he's gonna die? Or
good question.
That is a good question. I think you've never met him, right?
Once as an adult.
Once as an adult.
Yeah.
Okay.
And once as a kid.
How was it as an adult?
It was very weird.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
If they're not there, they're not there. I think you're searching for something that doesn't exist.
I think that's movie shit.
It is movie shit. It's like, Darth Vader and Luke, I'm your father.
Yeah.
All right, but you weren't great.
Yeah.
You weren't great at. I mean, that's the thing. I was searching for this moment that didn't exist, and then I remember he wrote like a note. He left a note in like a safety deposit box, and it was like. And then I had a great dad raise me, so I was just kind of. Did you have a dad in the picture?
No.
So you have like this void. It's tough. I just don't think you're gonna get closure from it.
I agree.
Let him die.
And why give him the gift of meeting you? Not meeting you,
There you
but
go.
like you're a fun guy, nice guy, successful guy.
Yeah.
Well, you're just helping him out now. Now he's like, hey, my son's pretty cool.
You're making him feel better about it.
Yes.
I wasn't really mad. You sound like a parent. I wasn't mad. I was kind of just like disappointed.
Yeah, that could be a bit.
I wasn't like, yeah, but I wasn't.
It's funny.
Yeah, you end up turning into a parent talking to them, but then, but of course, because you're expected to take, if they neglect you and then you go back into their life, you are taking, it's so fucking ironic. Oh, I'm taking care of you?
Right.
So, no, I didn't go to the funeral. I don't think his other son did either, to be honest. Maybe he did. I don't know. But I haven't met him. It's a whole other thing over there. But.
Yeah, what are you going to get out of that? Then you got to waste a day, put a suit on, go to a Buddhist temple. Like, I don't think you're going to see him and go, all right, this chapter is closed or whatever. It's not like some Sex in the City moment.
Well, she said, his wife on the phone said something like, he was a good man. I said, he wasn't. It's just something you say when someone dies. But,
Yeah.
I was like, nah, I said, I don't mean to be offensive. He was, he just died. So that's what you say.
Yes, exactly.
That's why funerals are weirdly dishonest.
Yeah.
Because if you go up and say the absolute truth, it's cruel.
Right.
But if you bend it, I guess there's ways to bend things in a way that's appropriate, but funerals always, unless it's a good person.
Right.
Then you're bummed the person's dead.
Exactly. So if you're not into the guy, I don't think it's worth going.
No.
You can't be real anyway. And I think this is kind of a win. Like, he fucked you over, and now you're like, I'm skipping this. That's what you get.
Yeah, it's not a win. It's just a nothing.
All right. It's a nothing.
I
Buddhist.
show up to the funeral, I win.
You got the Knicks thing. We win.
We win. Well, yeah. Do we have peeves? We pulled up some peeves.
Wait. This Trump thing. You got to see it.
Oh, what is this? Yeah. What is it?
So he says, he goes on whatever Fox News and he says the N-word.
What?
But that's the funny part. He goes, we're trying to avoid the N-word. And the guy's like, huh? The anchor? And he's like, the N-bomb. And the guy's like, what do you mean? And Trump's like, you know what I mean. And he goes, nuclear? And he's like, yes, nuclear. And you're like, Jesus, you can't say the N-bomb is nuclear. He's just that out to lunch, but it's just a funny
that's
clip.
almost like not racist, if that's how you think of it.
That's true.
But really, a nuclear bomb is much worse than the N-word.
That's for sure. Yeah. N-word can't wipe out Asia. An N-bomb, I guess.
Let's see it.
It's just classic Trump being retarded.
The next one's going to be, the N-word. You know what the N-word is, right? Nuclear. Yeah. Thank you for the clarification. It's the N-word. That's a very nasty word, right? In a lot of ways. The N-word used in a nuclear sense, that's the worst thing that can happen. And I think they were very close. The hatred was...
What does he do? Is he tiptoeing on the line there? Is he trying to be funny? Does he actually think that's the N-word? It's weird.
I don't know. That's weird. I mean, would you have done that to like Don Lemon or something, like a black anchor?
Oh, good question.
Then it would have been pretty uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, man.
Damn. That's
I guess the N-word in the end, you got to avoid both.
You got to avoid.
you got to not do either.
Yeah, I don't want either in my neighborhood. Yeah, no. I was just howling at that at home. I had to show you.
Jesus.
Do you cross the street where the nuke is coming the world?
Yeah. There you go. Nuclear with attitude. Okay.
Well, what do we have? Some peeves from listeners. We have a bunch. Oh, should we do a few?
This is amazing. What a segment.
Yeah, I was like, fuck it. We do peeves on you. People seem to like. I like the peeve section.
Peeves hit home like you wouldn't believe. When I do shows and I'm like, anything in the news, they always go, peeves.
I know, same. I always have to have a couple locked.
I got to start locking.
So what do we have? When people put whole cherry tomatoes in a salad.
Oh, interesting.
It's not like the top of my list, but I can see.
Yeah, you know who hates this peeve is third world countries. They're like, oh, you got a whole tomato in your salad. What a nightmare.
It's never been a thing. I guess, is it because it seems lazy, like they just threw it in?
I guess so. And like putting a whole cherry tomato, I guess, is a lot of tomato, I guess. Yeah, this guy's living too high on the hog. Like, oh, sorry, you had to eat a tomato.
Yeah, this is one that doesn't really.
I hate the salad, the wedge salad.
Yeah,
I love a wedge.
I like a wedge salad because it tastes, but I gotta do the work. I gotta cut it up. I gotta make a salad.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I do kind of like a wedge.
something fun about a wedge. So hearty. It's a big hunk of crunchy lettuce.
Yeah.
You know what is a peeve is the shrimp guy. You know the guy who gives you the shrimp at the Thai restaurant, and you got to get the heads off.
Oh, I hate the shrimp.
Or it's pasta with shrimp in it. You're like, wait, so now I got to pull this shit off, then put it back in. Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah. You know, the heads. People were like, "Well, it means it's more fresh." Okay, I don't give a shit. Give me frozen shrimp with no head.
Yes, exactly.
I don't want head.
Like my marriage, no head.
No head.
All right.
No, I don't want head. I was fucking back to school the other night. It was just on. I was like, fucking, don't knock Vanessa. She gives great headache. Such a good line.
Forgot about that joke. That's
Such
great.
a dumb, quick, great line.
I love that.
She gives great headache.
Woo.
When white people are abnormally interested in the Civil War. This is it's kind of a strange one.
Yeah, I get annoyed by that. Like, if someone's a buff, a Civil War buff,
Yeah.
Civil War, World War II, whatever.
So you hate Ken Burns now?
Right. Let the guy be interested. At least he's into this and not meth.
That's
You know?
I
Might
think
be
I need
both.
more information. Like
Yeah.
maybe this is like a Civil War reenactment type guy or something.
Oh, good
That's
point.
a little weird.
Good. That's very weird. Yeah. Maybe this is a black guy with a white friend who's way into that.
Interesting.
And he's like, it's a little awkward with the slavery, North-South thing. So maybe
There's
that's where
good
this is coming
books
from.
on it. I mean, like I don't know. I have no issue with this one either. I mean, this is not a peeve of mine.
I guess abnormally means like he's got posters on his wall of, the Whistling Dixie and the flag.
You're right. Abnormally does.
Yeah.
Like, all right, like you have a Confederate flag on your property.
Okay, now
That's
we're
a
getting
little. That's
somewhere.
a little weird. All right, I'll give you that.
Problem with the Confederate flag is it's a cool-looking flag.
Is it?
Well, it's just a cool, like, if that was a flag that represented something good, you'd be like, oh, I want to fly this thing.
The branding was on point.
Yes.
It's like the Nazis with the uniforms. They were well made.
Well made.
You gotta give. Look, it doesn't look bad.
It's
I like our American flag, but yeah, it's.
I do, too.
But it's not bad.
But you put that on that Dukes of Hazzard car, that's a badass car.
Doesn't look. Yeah, I mean, look, you get Hugo Boss making your uniforms too. It's like you're gonna look good.
Yeah, branding is important.
It's a bummer. Like you want them to be dressed by like some. I don't know what a shitty designer is, but
Yeah, that's a cool car, God damn it. It's crazy this was just a show. I think these were different times.
yeah, dude. What else we got?
All right.
Entering a closed door and not closing it behind you.
I'm with you on that one.
That's pretty annoying.
Yeah, these people just walk in, walk out, no clothes, raising a barn.
I had it because my front door at home doesn't just shut on
Me
its own.
too.
And so people just do it and leave it open. I'm like, what are you doing?
I know, and I have a cat, so that thing's like could run out. So I'm big on the door close.
Yeah, no, it's the door just being oblivious is a peeve. That's
Yeah.
being oblivious. You're
Right.
fucking not paying attention to your life.
Because you're basically saying, I want to go in this door, and I'm not worried about you, so I'm going in. The closing it is a consideration.
I got a similar one. I have a friend who always does this. They'll come over, open a seltzer, take like 2 sips, and then like put it back in the fridge. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
What the fuck?
I'm like, so you think I want to finish your fucking seltzer?
Are we talking a can?
Yeah, can.
Oh, that's insane. At least with the top, there's some kind of
the
sealant.
top is fine. I have no issue with the
Yeah,
top.
there's a sealant there.
But the opening the can and then like you think I want that shit?
That's
just fucking
crazy.
throw it out. Or it honestly bugs me to open a can and then take 2 sips too.
That also
it's like a
is
double peeve.
yeah, and it's gonna be flat by the time you get it,
Oh
even
my
if you were
God.
gonna drink it.
Is this Syracuse?
It's not salad.
Because every week I have to throw away a half
Honestly,
half
I'll
full
tell you
can.
what it is. Does he do that?
Yes.
Oh, we're gonna have to razz him.
It was honestly it's Rachel Feinstein.
Oh, but why put it back?
I said person because I was trying to make it, but I'm like, you know what? Who gives a shit?
All right,
She
well-
knows she does shit like that.
When she comes back here, we're giving her a flat, hot can of soda that's been opened. I don't care for that.
I'll save one of Syracuse's old one.
When I was a kid, I would throw parties, like in high school and college, and it was always a beer bottle with this much beer drinking out of it because people just want to hold it. I'm like, no. You hold that, you're drinking it.
Wastefulness is a peeve.
Yes, I'm not giving you a prop for the party.
Yeah,
to hold.
I had some people over for the Knicks game. We had Mexican food. I ordered a shitload of tacos just so everyone had like tacos to choose
Love
from.
it.
But then there was like 9 or 10 taco boxes left. You better believe I fucking ate those. I put
Good.
them in the fridge. I'm eating those.
Yeah.
Those are leftovers every day of the week tacos.
100% would have done the same thing.
Yeah.
Pizza, whatever's left, I'll eat it.
Love a good. I don't mind a cold pizza either.
I'll go one further. I take a bunch of people out to eat. If they don't finish it, I take it home.
Do they try to take it home first?
No. If they want to take it home, that's fine. But sometimes they're like, no, I never want to see that steak again. I'm like, that's half a steak. I'll bring it
Oh,
home.
fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
No, it's wasteful as fuck. Also, I kind of like the takeout box.
Me too.
Something with the box, it's like a pleasurable memory.
Yes.
Like I like it.
It's exciting. Yeah, and nuking it up, that old Chinese food, it's fun.
Yeah, it's good to see a box the next day you don't regret. Am I right? Oh man, when I get change and they put it on the counter instead of handing it to me.
Oh, interesting.
I mean, this is like the one person still paying with cash.
Yeah, that's true. I'm a cash guy.
You still do a lot of cash?
I mean, if you look at my wallet,
I got cash on me, but it's just to have it, just in case.
I got hundreds in here. Look at this.
Hundreds? Yeah, I got a few 20s. I'm nothing crazy.
Hell, I'll do you one further. I'm going international.
What is that?
That's from London.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. So
what are you doing with that?
Churchill.
Sure. Good old Winston.
Yeah. Well, I just didn't.
He would have been a good. We might be drunk.
Oh,
he was a fucking boozer. We should do a church. I saw Bert doing the Churchill martini.
That would be nice.
We should do a martini app.
I'm gonna throw you for a loop here. I might have a drink.
I'll do one with you.
I mean, I don't want to push you. I'm just saying it's been a tough weekend. We haven't had a drink on here in a while.
Let's do it. What should we do? I mean, I could do a martini.
I can do a martini, but I don't trust him to make it.
I'll make it. Can we get the ice? Yeah, what the fuck?
Do we have vermouth and
a little dry vermouth? And do you want to go vodka or gin? What do you think?
I'm a vodka man.
All right, let's do vodka.
I like the potato liquor.
Do we have the potato? Is that a gluten thing?
Yeah.
Well, I like a little Grey Goose.
I love Grey Goose.
Yeah.
Crazy they made liquor out of potatoes.
Like, it's awesome.
I know, but like, how did they figure that out?
How did the Irish not just own all vodka?
Oh yeah.
The fact that they didn't get on top of all that shit.
Good point.
They're like the potato people.
Yeah. Well, they didn't have any.
Yeah.
Isn't that the whole thing? They had a famine.
I know, but they're like, Boise, Idaho. How come we don't have a good maybe there is a good one.
That's a great point. Boise should be the vodka capital of America.
Great city, by the way. I'd never been there.
Great city.
The Egyptian, that was killer, man.
Great room, great comedy people there.
Yeah.
Is that where Caitlin Clark is in?
She plays for the Indiana Fever. I don't know where she's from.
Indiana Fever, that's right.
She's fucking amazing.
She is so good.
I'm a fan.
And
we should go to a game, man. It's right by your place.
I would love to. Dude, when the WNBA plays, my neighborhood is like bumping. The lesbians come out.
Is this? Oh, dirty. Are we going dirty? Yeah, let's go a little dirty. What the fuck? Do we
dirty.
have the dry vermouth? Oh, yeah. I love it.
But yeah, she's great, and she's got like great character. Like she'll get fucked with on the court, and she'll just make it rain instead of like fighting back. And she never goes in on people online.
I think
well raised.
With Angel Reese is like great for the sport.
Man. Oh,
that you need
definitely,
that shit.
Definitely,
you need some people to dislike each other.
It's the female Larry Bird Jordan stuff.
Yeah, although the argument is that Angel ain't nearly as good.
Yeah,
but you know what? She's putting up fucking big numbers. She's good. I mean, yeah, we should go to a game, get some drinks in us.
I would love to. Well,
Heckle.
Pregame at my house.
Heckle, let's do it.
Put on a Fever jersey and head over.
No, you got to put on a Liberty jersey, dude.
Oh, that's right.
Got to support the New York team.
Okay.
Should we do another? What do we got? Oh yeah, how do you feel about the change? Are you like handing it to you? What is that?
I'm okay with it. That doesn't bother me, but
some people have bad hygiene too, and I'm not a germaphobe, but I hate touching a sweaty hand.
Oh, the world! You get those after the show.
Well, dude, I also like my hand we all get sweaty, but when my hand's sweaty, I don't force a handshake.
You go.
Or I just do a fist bump. I just don't. I hate a sweaty. It's nothing more disgusting than your sweaty fucking hand.
I completely agree. And
I hate it.
Wet, and then you think of all the germs that you've already had on your hand, and now they're coagulated in the sweat. It's bad.
It's bad.
I would go one further. I do the fist bump as well, but some people won't do it. They're like, and I'm like, and they're like.
Yeah, like, what is this, Mad Men? You can't fucking...
That's paper, rock, scissors.
You can't fucking... No, but it's so... These people are like men shaking.
Oh, yeah.
No, sometimes I'll do a fist bump.
Give me a fist bump. Come on. But yeah, some people just won't do it. They're like, we shake. I'm like, all right, whatever.
I like a fist bump.
I do too.
I'm kind of pumped for You know what? I wasn't going to drink, but you know what?
Ooh.
I can't let you drink alone either, so what the hell?
Those are deep.
I like the big ones too because they... Should I measure this or what?
Unless you want to eyeball it.
I can eyeball it.
I don't like too much vermouth.
Yeah, just a dab.
Just a dab.
You're like a Churchill.
Oh, hey. You got any olives is a win. Green whole olives. Perfect.
Man, you know what movie I fucking rewatched last night? I mean, we both seen it a bunch of times, but I was texting you in Syracuse. Taxi Driver is so funny, dude.
Classic. Albert
so-
Brooks.
Albert Brooks.
Double Shepherd.
It's just a funny first name to mention.
Yeah, well-
dude, Taxi Driver. Dude, Albert Brooks.
Well, I go with the
funny
comedian.
movie.
I'm a comedian friendly.
No, he's great in it. I mean, and he plays kind of a wimp too, because anyone would look like a wimp next to that psychopath.
That's true. He had nothing to lose, but that was like one of the first anti-hero movies.
I know, dude. It's so, especially like for an American movie to be that fucking like just dark and fucked up. Like,
Oh yeah.
like creepy stalker incel. Like, but then also like the fact that he pulls Sybil Shepherd for a second.
Yes,
you're like, are you
yes.
fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
She's so hot.
I know. She's gorgeous. That movie, I mean, what a run he had with this, Raging Bull, Mean Streets, like that 70s era. They all were friends. Brian De Palma.
Don't forget After Hours.
Oh, After Hours, yeah. Scorsese, De Palma, Spielberg, George Lucas, like just a peck and paw, just a great crew. It was like
Such a crew.
Coppola. It felt like movies were art. Now movies are fucking Hawkeye and Queef Man, you know?
Queef Man.
So back then, a movie was a movie. It was dark. It was gritty. It was real.
Yeah, dude. And then, what other peeves we have? We got some.
Oh, yeah,
I
we
kind
had
of
a
like
good one
going
there.
peeve. Oh man, I'm kind of pumped for a martini right
Wait, you had one you missed. I hate when people walk out in front of traffic, and I'm with you on that. I hate this guy. He thinks because he does this, he's allowed to walk in front of traffic. What is that? You're still breaking the law. You're still in the way.
I am really annoying with this shit because I'm so annoyed by the. I used to always be like a cheat the lane type of guy as a walker.
Oh yeah.
And now with the scooters and the bikes and shit, it's fucking impossible.
Oh yeah. I'm walking here. Another great 70s
Improvised.
movie. Wow.
Justin Hoffman improvised that line.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Pretty cool.
So is the reaction from the cabbie real as well?
I don't know. It must be.
It must be.
If it's riffed, right?
Because he really slams on that hood. He took a risk.
So how light do you want me to go on this vermouth? Like very light or just...
I just don't like it oily.
I don't like it oily either.
Okay. Ooh, that's a fresh bottle right there, boy.
What do you say I go like one shot? Nah, yes.
That works.
Even a little less maybe.
Yeah, maybe a little less, and we could always add more.
That's true.
When someone pulls out in front of me in traffic, forcing me to hit my brakes, and then they go really slow. Oh, I'm with you. I'm with you on that on the road and in walking.
Yeah.
You get a guy who cuts in front of you on the sidewalk because he has to be in front of you, and then he walks 2 miles an hour.
Oh, I fucking hate that. I don't know what it is. Because we hate to feel trapped.
Yes.
That's what it is. You feel trapped, but then you're like, I have nowhere to go either. I fucking hate that shit. But I do hate when slow walkers on the street, like it all comes back to being oblivious. People who don't pay attention.
And then sometimes you'll blow past them, and they're like, "Jeez," and you're like, "Well, why do I have to go the speed limit you want to go? Like, I don't want to go your speed. I want to go my speed. So you go your speed, let me go my speed." Uh-oh. Speaking of speed,
Is that her?
yeah.
Here we go.
Hey,
32 minutes late.
Get in here, you big black queef.
We thought you got to fall off the wagon for that one. That's what happened.
You want to know the truth or the
Yes.
fake truth?
The real
I'd like to
truth.
hear both.
Really? Fake truth? Trans fucked up. Real truth? Big fight with the person I'm dating. Big fight.
Okay.
Big fight. Big fighty fight.
Can we
Who'd you
talk
fight
about
with?
it?
What's her name?
Well, her name's Big Gail.
Oprah's chick?
Yeah. Is
Damn.
Oprah gay?
Come on, she's a scissor queen.
Is
Is
she?
she?
Is her queen?
I really didn't know
yeah,
that.
that whole Stedman thing, that's a ruse.
She's gay.
Oh,
Big
this
Les.
makes sense.
It is hard to picture a dick going in her.
That's all I think about.
I
but
can
no.
picture it if she's on top.
Ugh.
You know what I mean?
But she fluctuates with the weight.
And she goes, "You get a pussy. You get a pussy."
This could be. Tell me what you think of this,
Oh my
Mark.
God. Do you guys really get drunk on this?
I mean,
Every
sometimes.
time?
he said he wanted a drink. I can't let my buddy drink alone. So
No pressure.
How's
Should I wait for you?
who's
Or
that?
wait for me.
That's Gail. That's her lady partner.
like her business? What is she ostensibly?
They're friends.
To Jordan Jensen's new special.
Can I have it?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, we got you one over
I
there.
want yours. Oh yeah, I did a special.
Yeah, at the Gramercy.
Yeah,
pretty
MVP
good, dude.
Stavros Halkias
Why? How's so?
showed up floating out of the sky like a little cherub, emerged after my first show,
What?
and said, "Not really."
Oh, I thought you had him on
And-
a pulley or something.
Could you imagine? It felt like that because after the first show is scary, tight, way too aware of cameras.
Yeah.
He showed up and he was like, emerged out of nowhere and went, first show's always weird. And I was like, really? Where did you come from? And he's like, yeah, everybody hates the first show. Second show, you'll crush. And I was like, thank God you're here. Because I just had all
You've heard that before, though.
I've heard people go, you get the first show and then you hang out the second show because the first show, you're like, I got it.
Yeah, but you don't always get the first show. You can't possibly always get it.
The first show was like
First show's tight sometimes.
tight.
Yeah.
Because they were not drunk and we were all just like fucked up by the crane. There was a heckler I had to flip out at.
What?
Yeah. And she was, you know the cackle heckler?
Oh, I hate the
ones-
cackle.
You hate the cackle.
Yeah.
During
yeah.
the premise setup, she's like, and I had to be like, there's no way you laugh like that. There's no
Right.
way you go to dinner with your friends and while they're setting up a story, you go,
You want to make the cut.
you want to make the cut.
Yeah.
You want to go, that's me. You
But,
hear it? And
You
I
know,
flipped out.
In a weird, twisted way, I bet she opened you up a little bit. Because, you're in your head, you're up your own ass, it's a special,
True.
it's a taping. You go yell at this lady, and now it kind of cuts the tension.
It made tension
Ah, shit.
because I went in on her.
Maybe you could use that in the promo.
I will use it. At one point, she said, ew. And it was like I was like describing a part of my
Oh,
body.
I
And
hate
she goes,
this woman.
ew. And then I made a whole riff on that about
All right.
having
I
sex
hate when
with her
people.
being-
What did she say? Ooh, too.
Well, I was talking about something gross. I was talking about how I lost a bunch of weight, so I had loose skin that I got cut off.
Ew.
Yeah. And she went, ew.
I wanted to be on your side here.
I know.
Jordan,
I know. And then I was like, it's fucked up that men have to like present their penis to women like this. Like they have to be like, and here's my one flesh sack that I've had my whole life. And she's ew,
but that's fucked. That's annoying.
I hate this
She was,
cackle box.
dude, I wanted her to die. I mean, I truly was like hexing her. I was
I did a child molestation joke in Salt Lake, and a woman went out, "Oh, that's messed up," and I was like, "Oh, how brave!
Yeah,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
How brave that you're against child molestation."
just so everybody knows, I don't fuck kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's brutal.
I had a
Yeah.
woman the other night doing this, front row going,
Oh.
and I'm like, it's doing well, so who cares what your dumb head
I know,
shake
but
does?
she wants to fuck with you.
I guess so.
She wants attention.
She wants to fuck you. That's what I always think. I'm like, you're trying to fuck me right now.
Mark tried to fuck her after the show, though, and she did this.
Yeah, exactly. She was a Gale, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
A Gale.
Yeah.
But during a special taping to heckle,
Oh, that's
is
crazy. That's
Don't they
crazy.
make an announcement or something? Where they're
Oh
like-
yeah.
Yeah.
Big announcement. I blame B and Ian.
Did you
B&E
boot her?
gets those fans. Well, that's the thing is that the PAs kept getting too scared to boot her.
Yeah.
And then the director was like, "I'm so sorry, I should have kicked her out."
Yeah.
But then the second show was fine. One girl started saying something like she would, after I would say every punchline, would be like, blah, 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 and say it. And my sister, who's scarier than me, went up to her and was like, "You better shut the fuck up." And my sister's like a little bit like hot white trash.
Yeah.
Right down.
Pull her up.
Yeah.
Can I tell you, my friend, non-comedian, went to the show,
Oh.
and he didn't know who you were. No offense.
Oh, that's great.
He went with a person who did know who you were, and I said, "How was the show?" And he goes, "I'm a huge fan now. I didn't know her. Now I'm on board, and I want to know more."
Wow, that's great.
Wow.
So-
that's like the nicest thing you could say.
I don't know which one he went to,
Yeah.
but it was your
The late
special
show was
taping.
sick. Oh yeah, there's my sister right there on the end.
So were you tense on the
yeah.
Late Show, or were you kind of like,
Loose as
it'll be-
hell. Loose as I was like, fuck. I switched the whole lineup.
Whoa.
Yeah, I was like, fuck it. I'm just gonna switch it around.
And it went better.
It was great. It was incredible.
yeah.
It was
What
pocket-
made? But if you were like that first show sucked, what made you lose? I would probably be like, fuck, I gotta nail it.
Stavros, dude.
Yeah, just Stav. That's it.
Stavros was like,
Wow.
do not. So long as you said the jokes
Yeah.
correctly, it'll be fine. And then the second show, the audience was loose. My boys got off stage and were like, Jake got off stage and was like, dude, way different.
Nice.
Oh,
'Cause
good.
both the boys were like, yeah, they were like super tight and weird.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second show, I think the second show also, everybody had been like, do crowd work to warm it up.
Mm.
And the second show, I did not do that. Because the first show, it was weird to do crowd work because
Yeah.
everybody knows what's up.
Right.
So the second show, everybody's like,
It's
okay.
so weird to do it at a taping.
Yes. So the second show, I was like, no crowd work. We're just going into it hot and ready.
Crowd work's like to fuck around, and you're like, this is a special.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
I've done it a little bit in specials, but it's usually at the end. I'm just fucking around.
Yeah.
I'm just killing time before the closer or something.
pickups are fun.
Do you like pickups? I
Pickups-
hate pickups. You like them?
Well, you just like, you're going to nail it clean and you don't care anymore. There's low stakes with a pickup.
You don't
Like, ah,
care.
fuck
Do
around.
people
if you're,
listening
like,
even know what a-
bossing them around, which
Oh
is
yeah,
fun.
tell them what a pickup
Yeah,
is.
I don't think people know
Oh,
what a
pickup is like, so say I'm telling a joke and at one point I like fumble a line.
Yeah.
Somebody writes that down and goes, hey, you fumbled this line. So then the audience, you go, hey, laugh again. And usually they're like, you're kind of in on this joke together,
Yes,
which is
yes.
kind of fun.
It's kind of endearing.
Yeah. And the first show I tried to do a pickup and they didn't laugh at the part that I heard. And I was like, you guys,
come
what's
on.
going on? Yeah. And then the second show.
They told a third time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it at 7 p.m.er?
It was.
7 p.m. is evil.
So what do you think? 8?
8 and 10,
10.
always better because 7 they get off work at 5.
Right.
Then they're like, do I go home and take a shit or should I go straight there? Maybe I'll go to Chipotle before.
Yeah.
It's too
Not
What-
enough
what day
drink
of the
time.
week?
It was Saturday. But
Oh,
it was a
never
hot
mind.
day.
Never mind.
If it's a hot day, you're
It's funny how everything factors in.
Yeah.
You're literally looking at the weather report on your phone and you're like, fuck.
Yes, yes.
also
everything.
close friend in the front row that I was staring at and telling a long bit about.
That's, by the way, that's like on,
Legal.
that's
That's on
on
them.
whoever's seat in the room because they should fucking know. Because I remember I did a joke about getting blown in one of my album. It was like a crazy story.
Yeah.
And I just see my mom do this in the crowd. I'm like, I mean, I don't need to see that
Yeah.
shit.
Throws
Yeah.
you off.
She's upset to hear it. I'm upset to see it. You know,
Yeah.
it's terrible.
Yeah. And we sound like such assholes. Your mom's like, I had to hear about my son getting blown. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh yeah,
yeah.
well I had to see you do this.
Yeah, but that does
Of
throw
course.
you at a taping where you're just like, I don't want to see.
No, I'm lucky my
You
parents.
sit the
don't know any
parents in the
comedy.
back. Oh wait,
Yes.
You Rosa Parks the parents.
I did make sure the moms were in the back, thank God.
Yeah,
But the one friend who bought a ticket because she like has a baby, I told a whole joke about her having a baby, and the light.
you're like
was-
this stupid bitch.
I was like, yeah, she looked bad. She looked bad after the baby. I'm like describing it in detail.
Oh,
I'm talking about
no.
her husband, who I'm looking at also.
Oh,
It was crazy.
See, I'm not too personal of a comedian, so stuff like that. I don't know how you guys
it
deal
gets
with that
so
shit.
personal. But the good thing is, all the setups are can be pulled into because I said them so cleanly because it was like pin drop. So I was like, I will just use diction to say everything. So those can be pulled into the second set.
Yeah, it's,
Wow.
honestly,
It's gotta be great.
Every special gets saved in the edit. I always think about the Mitch Hedberg half hour that
Yeah.
became legendary, but apparently he's bombing for like 50 minutes.
Oh, really?
And they
Yeah.
just cut it into an amazing 22.
And
Yeah.
it made his career.
It made his career.
He's laying on the floor at one point. He's like, I'm bombing so bad. Why even try?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they sweetened it.
Yeah, I don't think I'm very like OCD about sweetening. I get very weird about that. Like it's like I don't wear Spanx either because I'm worried that people will love me for the wrong reason.
Right.
Does that make sense? Like when women are like,
Like your
"Just wear
body's going to be too tight or something?
like everybody was like, wear Spanx for your special, all my female friends, just because they all do that. And I was like, no, because I don't want to trick anybody into thinking that things are better than they are. So I can't sweeten. I can't wear Spanx. I can't wear, what's the other thing I can't wear? Oh, lip stain. I can't. Tattoos
Deodorant?
are weird that I do that. can't wear deodorant.
Yeah, I
I
noticed.
apologize.
Okay.
Yeah. I text you ahead of time. I said, just so you know, this is my boundary.
Oof.
But who's going to be tricked? Like you're going to hook up with some guy and he's like, you lying bitch. I watched your special. No one's going to actually be tricked by that.
By sweetening or by Spanx?
No, by Spanx.
But the Spanx thing is like, haven't you seen those memes where it's like what she looks like before
Yes.
I take her pants
Yes,
off, what she
I
looks
have.
like after?
That's
and it's
real.
like, it is real. Yoga pants are crazy. No, I have to be, nobody can think that it's, so there can't be sweetened because they can't be like, that joke hit hard. It has to hit as hard as it did.
You're just telling the hair and makeup, make me look as dumpy as possible.
Yeah.
I don't
No,
wanna
I
trick
wiped off a
anyone.
bunch of makeup she put on. Yeah.
Really?
Oh, totally. Yeah.
Dumpy is funnier also.
Yeah.
Dumpy,
There's nothing
fucking
that makes me
John
more mad than when somebody is trying to
He's
be hot
dead.
for their special.
Dead is funnier. He's
Yeah.
Chris Farley. Ah, shit.
Yeah. No, Dumpy usually dies quick, but it is
Yeah.
funnier.
Yeah, that's true.
But you're
Jeez.
against sweetening. People always think the funny thing is even if you kill, they're like they sweetened it. So that's why I'm like I don't give a fuck.
That's true.
My thing is like just this is what the joke usually gets. If
Yeah.
if it's like a little over, put it up. You know, I don't care about that shit.
I know, but you have one good set and you're like, laugh track. I'm like,
I
no,
know.
this was
Oh
a good
my
set.
God.
It's
yeah.
almost never. I don't think I sweetened shit in the last one. It might have been like one or two jokes, but
Yeah.
usually I did like 4 sets. I did, and then one before I did 7. So I'm like, one of the jokes.
Yeah, it did well.
One of the jokes hit.
Yeah.
Wow.
If it's not hidden 1 in 7
7
times,
is
it didn't make it.
wild.
I was
7 is wild.
I was at the Den. I was just having
Oh,
fun.
fun.
And I was
Smaller
also like, I had a great setup. I was in Chicago. I had Vita with me. I just had like, it actually made it less pressure because different people came every night. So I didn't get like bombarded.
Yeah.
So just every night we got fucked up. Every
Yeah.
night, Vita and I woke up and saunaed. It was like
Hell
it was
yeah.
kind of a good.
It's a vacation almost.
It wasn't bad. Yeah, it was kind of. By the end, I was like, this was a bad idea.
But you got probably so much money it paid for the taping.
I don't know. Maybe I don't even remember.
That is the difference between men and women. If I drank the night before, you would look at my face and be like, she drank.
Oh, really?
You guys can sauna and look normal again? Yeah.
You get a
Have
puffy?
you seen women when they wake up, just in general?
Yeah.
When's the last
Fucked
time?
up.
When's the last time you drank?
Oh, I drank in Italy like 2 years ago. I had a glass of wine. I just don't. It
Pull
doesn't.
it up. Let's see that face.
I'm addicted to candy, so I had to choose.
Ah, Spanx.
I
What are
had
you
to
like, a
choose-
nerds?
You
like
like
a
clusters?
Oh, those are
yeah.
good.
Dude,
They're
I
a delicacy.
did a gig with Soder one time, and he's sober, and I'm drinking, and he's like, "You want to come to me to 7-Eleven?" Because we're like starting to go to bed. And I was like, "Okay." I bought a bunch of Tylenol, and he's like in the nerds section, like they got the blue nerds. Oh, shit,
yeah.
they got this kind of nerd. He's going nuts. He's like a crackhead, but about nerds.
I had the same thing. I have a soda story just like that, and it's hilarious because like I have memories of getting fucked up with him, and now I'm hammered, and he's in like he's like grabbing ruffles and shit.
yeah,
it's like
gummy bears,
yeah,
licorice, whatever.
he's the best.
No, I'm a candy whore. So I had to choose. Do you want sweets or do you want? Because I couldn't.
I assumed you had a problem or something.
I mean, I have a problem with consumption.
Yeah.
Food, sex, love, candy. So if it's booze, it's just like that will alter who I am. Candy will not.
Good
Sex
point.
will not. You know what I mean? But booze is like I can't.
You seem very against altering who you are in any way, which is maybe a good thing.
Yeah. No alterations. Yeah, totally.
We could use a few.
Yeah. I know.
What there was no incident where you're like, I'm done with booze?
No rock bottom.
It's just weight. It's just like it's just
Really?
my weight is so hard to manage because I used to be so fat that if I do anything extra, I just like get too. I like to feel like there's no extra water weight. There's no, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How'd you lose the fat originally?
It's anorexia.
Whoa.
Full.
Old
I
school.
only ate grapefruits. That was the move.
Whoa.
that
Grapefruits all
sounds
day every
like
day.
that's got to be not good.
Horrible for the stomach lining. Must
Yeah.
be. But yeah, and I just started. Some kid was just like, "Do you want to put my penis in your mouth?" And it's in my special, and I was like, "Yeah." And then the dopamine of getting male satisfaction made it so that I didn't need to eat anymore. I was like, "Oh, if I'm skinny, I'll have sex and love. I just have to not eat and suck a lot of cock."
Did he actually say it like that? Does that work?
Oh yeah, when you're fat, dude, you can do anything to a fat girl. You can literally be like, "Let's try your butthole, and I'm gonna put 2 cocks in there," and they'll be like, "Oh, okay, why not?"
Damn. All right.
If you have an ex-fat girl as a partner, she will be. I mean, it's crazy. You can just abuse them.
I gotta fatten my wife up. I can
Fatten her up and then slim her down.
Oh, okay.
That's
Get
the
her
trick.
really
Yeah, the
fat and then slim her
self-esteem.
down. Yeah, you have to
right.
break the self-esteem.
Jeez. Speaking of Oprah, it's like fluctuation.
Fatten her up, then only grapefruits. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
That's what I worry about with my hot friends. I'm like, what happens when you get old and ugly? Is your life over?
Yeah, you got to have a
Yeah.
personality too. If you're only about your looks, then you're in for a rude awakening.
So many people are like that, though.
I know. Well, they kind of go crazy too. You see Morgan Fairchild on a front lawn, like
Yeah.
drunk and waving the like a swastika. It's because
Is
they're
she?
not hot anymore. Oh yeah, pull that
a
up.
swastika.
Well, I threw that in there,
Oh, okay.
but they're not hot anymore, so they have to like get attention other ways because they're so used to being treated so well. Oh man, she was like 80s hot.
Yeah.
A lot of makeup, big hair, acting crazy. These are just images you're on. You got to go to all.
What'd she do?
She just went nuts in a front lawn one day.
Yeah, who hasn't?
That's true. That's true.
I mean, we get fucked up every once in a while. I got bombed the other day. It's every once in a while. I feel like I need a reset. I need to like feel like shit to know that this is bad. Mm-hmm. You know?
Yeah, totally.
Do you ever? How much candy are we talking in like a night? Is it a nightly thing?
Well, right now it's cake because I got a cake for my special. But it's like I'll stop eating real food and just go on a candy binge. You know what I mean? It'll be like, it's a depression thing.
Right.
But it is like, I'll definitely have candy every day. A little bit of candy every
Wow.
day. Oh, for sure.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
What's your go-to?
It's fucked up. It's Swedish fish.
Oh, those are great.
You like those?
Oh, yeah.
They're good. It's
People
just a
hate
funny
those.
one to binge on.
I love Swedish
I
fish.
wouldn't have guessed if you gave
Yeah.
me 80 guesses. I wouldn't have.
Yeah, I know. I like old lady candy. I like black licorice.
I like that.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeesh. Swedish fish, it's subtle. The beauty of it, the subtlety.
It's good.
And that gooey, gelatiny
Yeah.
chew.
The soft like powder outside is good.
Yeah. Oh, you are an addict.
I am.
You're snorting that
When I go
powder.
to the hotel and there's that whole candy It's fucked up. I have to remove it.
Yeah, is that your routine after a show? You're just chilling in the hotel and you're like,
I don't let myself. Well, in Canada, me and Jake tore through it all. That's the other thing is Jake sometimes, my opener, very funny comic, Jake Velasquez, he'll become fat Jake. Usually he's ChatGPT Jake, which is ChatGPT tells him what to eat. He follows directions.
Oh my
But
God,
sometimes
what a
I can
nerd.
get him to be fat Jake, and he'll let loose, and then we're just in Candy
Did you
Town
do the
together.
Ruffles all dressed or the ketchup lays? And that's the best Canada has to offer. Right
What is
there.
it? Ketchup Lay's?
Oh, you've never
Yeah.
had those?
I've
Ooh.
never had that.
We had bags of it. We were just in Vancouver. They're fucking phenomenal.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so you're like Denzel in Flight, but with instead of the booze, you're going through the candy
Oh yeah.
at the hotel.
Yeah.
The Toblerone.
Oh yeah. The Toblerone.
Oh yeah, that's always staring at me.
That's why those Bart comedy clubs are so dangerous.
Oh my God! Tell them about the Bart Comedy
Bart
Club.
Comedy Club, you walk into the green room and there's drawers and
Oh,
drawers.
is this like Spokane?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always say, get that shit out of there.
Do you really?
So
Yeah.
much.
Yeah,
How
it's
do they?
too much.
But it's not only just like, it's not like bite size. They have like full Snickers,
Yep.
like an entire drawer full of Snickers. I think one time Jake got through like 17 cowtails before going on stage and was,
It killed Ralphie May, that club.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
if you knew that, but it's like organized. So it's all those little clear drawers, and you're like, there's my
hilarious way to-
Reese's, there's my Nerds,
it makes you
there's
feel like
my
you're doing
Jelly
your
Bean.
taxes to eat candy.
He's got Snickers all over his face. They feel his neck. They're like,
Yeah.
Snicker, please. But yeah, those clubs, it's a nice sentiment, but you're like,
it's not though.
You're dealing with addicts here.
Yeah,
So mean.
Because
So mean.
I get off the stage and Vita and I would just be stuffing our face with like Starburst and Twizzlers, and
Yeah.
by the end we're like, "What? I feel horrible.
I feel
This is-
horrible.
It's the same as booze. You realize how bad this shit is
I
the
know.
second the high goes away.
Also, hangover is the exact same.
yeah,
No.
Oh, yeah. If you
not
don't
as
get-
bad, but it's gross.
It's not, if you stay up all night in candy and stay up all night drinking, because all alcohol is that hangover is no sleep
Yes.
with the
that's right.
sugar jitters.
That's
So
right.
it's the same, it's brutal.
I make worse decisions on alcohol, but yeah,
Oh, yeah.
That's true. That's why I chose candy.
yeah.
It's never made
Not a
me
bad
fuck
sales pitch.
anybody. It's made me not fuck people.
Oh.
You eat too much candy, you never have sex. Every time I drank, I had sex with somebody I hated.
Really?
Yeah.
Every time?
Just some guy would be like, "I don't like you," and I'd be like, "Get in here." It was crazy.
I didn't know you hated me. But, wow.
That is a turn on when someone like it says they don't like you. You're like, it is fucking.
It's just
It
immediate.
is a turn on.
It's so
Why is
crazy.
that?
You want what you can't have.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you hate yourself, so you're like, I get it.
Yeah.
We're in agreement.
I don't know how you guys do it. These cum whores on for men that come out for
Oh.
men. There was one girl that goes, you were going there, Side Splitters. She sees Soder's poster. She was at my show, and I was like, "Oh, you should go see Soder. He's great." And she goes, "Yeah, I'm gonna fuck him."
Whoa.
And I was like, "No, I think he's in like a pretty committed relationship." And she goes, "Oh, he'll cheat." And I was like, "I don't think he will." And she goes, "They all cheat." And I went, "You are my literal nightmare. Just like
Yeah.
a small brunette with huge tits, probably
yeah.
like 21."
Oh,
Wow.
Just being like, I will force his cock into my body. It was so scary. And I was like, this is for women, it's scary because of other women. For men,
Right.
it's scary because of women.
Right.
Tampa's a different breed.
And that's
yeah.
true. But
Tampa
also,
chicks are different.
Soder is an anomaly because he's a killer comic, but he's also like 6'4", good looking face,
Yeah.
deep voice. He's like a hot guy.
Yeah.
He'd be a hot guy if he was just like a harmonica player.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, not a harmonica.
Maybe not harmonica.
Well, it did
Then
like
you couldn't hear the voice.
yeah,
Good point. Oh.
but most other jobs. I'm
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah. But like, if he was like a barista, you'd be like, that's a good looking barista.
Yeah.
But here he is just doing comedy and being hilarious.
Yeah.
So, well, we have to check in after he does Tampa. We'll have him on to see if he fucked that
No,
girl.
this was a while
Oh,
ago.
all right.
He's
well,
good. He doesn't seem like a guy.
No, he's not. He's not.
There's no way.
And
Because
Katie's a good egg.
He's also sober.
Oh,
You can't be the sober guy who's fucking around.
you what?
Oh, he's sober too.
Yeah.
That'll
Oh
do
yeah,
it.
the sobriety thing. But it's intense, dude. The girls are
You cheated on me. I had too many gummy bears, and I
Yeah.
fucking
Right.
Yeah.
Wait, what happened?
Just women, if men come up to me, they go like this. They go, "Do you want to hang out after?" And I go, "No, absolutely not. No way." And they go, "Okay." Women, they'll be like, "Do you want to fuck?" And I'll be like, "No." And they will not take no for an answer. And they'll like double, because they're not used to anybody saying no to them.
Right.
And they'll get closer and touchier and grabby. And I'll have to be like, "You have to get the fuck." I mean, the amount of times that me and Jake have been like, "We now have to get this woman removed." And it's always like
Wow.
a hot girl in a trucker hat who's like, "We're the same, dude. I work in a man's world too. I'm a bassist in a band." And like they won't, because women aren't used to
Have you ever been with a woman?
I have. I did not like it.
What
I
do
had-
they want to eat you out, or what do they want to do?
Dude,
Scissor?
they just want to.
Strap on?
I don't know. They don't say. I would like to
Interesting.
strap on you.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
They were like, "Are you sure?" They're like, "Are you sure you're not gay? You are. Just try. We don't have to try anything. We'll just hang
Wow,
out." It's like that.
pushy.
It's so pushy.
Sounds like a dude.
It does.
Just watch a movie.
a dude,
Right.
a dude in the 2000s maybe, but
Yeah.
now men are like, "All right, I won't do anything."
Right,
Right, right.
You know,
Yeah, no,
right.
we are more cautious these days.
And we're used to hearing no. Like if a girl says no, you're like, that's
On
about
to the
right.
next. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, totally.
But a woman, I think, is like, no, I won't stand for this.
Yeah, a woman is like, "I've decided tonight will be the night where I fuck this comic."
Wow.
Yeah.
But see, here's what I've mentioned this before, but female comics always go, oh, it must be nice for men. All these girls come up to you. No guy hits on me. But then if a guy does hit on you, you're like, get the hell away from me. So which one is it?
It's the men that hit on you don't even see because they have. It's like you'll see the guy who's like a PA on the, for the show, and you'll be like, he's hot. But if it's a fan, we don't see them. Like men, if you see a fan that's like, I want to fuck you, you go, I'll fuck a fan. We don't see fans as men.
Okay. No woman has ever told me this.
That's the reality. If somebody comes up and they're like, can I have a poster? Also, I'd love to take you out. You're like, what? What are you, like a... It's like a little kid. You're like, here's your
Right.
candy. And they're like, do you want to have sex? And you're like, no, I'm your babysitter.
I see.
Whereas
That's
for you guys,
interesting.
all women are, you're kind of their babysitter because all women are a little infant. You know what I mean? It's like, I love you. And you're like, yeah,
I
well,
love infants.
yeah.
But wait. So if it's like a PA at the club or something.
Yeah, if the sound guy comes in.
Okay.
Yeah, then
Interesting.
that's attractive. But if it's a fan, you're like, no
I think
woman is
I think
attracted
the
to a
PA
fan.
guy is worse because that's like a work person.
Work person's hotter than fan.
See, this is good.
Well,
I've
what do
never
you
heard
think,
this.
Mark? Where do you stand?
Well, I'm not a woman, so
I know, but as a dude, where do you stand on it?
as a dude, I wouldn't care either way.
Yeah,
I don't care if it's
probably.
fan or work, but what do I give a shit?
Yeah, it's just I think the work is a little worse. I think.
It just- yeah.
we're kind of like
Because that could affect your job. Like now, this girl hates you that you work with.
yeah.
I mean, you are leaving in 2 days or whatever. But you got to go back and be like, how's that sound lady? And they're like, oh, she got promoted. And you're like, shit.
Yeah.
That's not good.
It's like getting catcalled when somebody hits on you at a show. You're like,
Okay.
you're like, you'll fuck anybody. You're black. You know what I mean?
I don't.
It's like fucking on training wheels a little bit. You're like, what am I gonna? It's like not attractive to fuck a fan as a woman. Because
Okay.
we want to be fanning.
Got it.
Yeah.
See, you
Interesting.
give me honest answers
It's
as
a
a
good-
woman.
it's a good answer.
Every other girl's like, oh, shut up. I don't know. Put it in my ass.
Oh no, we really, we want to look up to you guys. I can't. If I date a guy who's at all, there's any like sycophantic, any like, it's disgusting. It's disturbing.
Yeah, I guess you do. I guess it is also a turnoff if a woman likes me.
Well, that too, yeah.
You know, if someone's like, oh, you're great. I'm like, ew.
Yeah.
Right,
You know,
right. And
it is that Annie Hall shit.
Yes.
it always comes back to Annie Hall, but it's
does.
like,
don't want to be a member of a club that would have me or
Yeah.
whatever it is.
But that's weird because then he's attracted to children who've literally been conned into being attracted to him as a provider. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but she didn't want him. Probably she was
Oh,
a kid.
yeah, yeah.
That's not consent. so you
Yeah,
know what?
It's like, ew, you're old, which is hot.
It lines up.
Yeah, that does make sense.
Okay, I'm learning a lot here. This is good. The sound guy, yeah, you kind of even. He's still
Yeah,
a
the sound guy just has to do his job. He doesn't even want to be there.
Right,
You know?
right,
The fan is like bought tickets. Yuck.
right.
That's crazy.
Also, the sound guy can be like, hey, good show.
Yeah.
I see a lot of shows.
Okay, what if it's a guy though who's just like, yeah, you were all right. Like it was
Great,
fine.
I'll fuck
That's
with
what I mean.
Oh.
If the guy is there, but he's not a fan.
He's definitely not in the meet and greet line.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is where I would meet them.
Got
You know what
it.
I mean?
He's like, yeah, I've seen better, but you were fine.
Yeah, I've had guys
Yeah.
where their buddy was fanning out and they're like, hey, my buddy's like a huge fan. He can't talk. Can you sign this for him?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm like, are you not a fan? And he's like, no, I am. And I'm like, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I've never done it because the only reason to have sex is to find love forever for a woman.
Right.
We don't
right.
need to come ever unless it leads to something.
That's what I always tell him too.
Yeah.
But no, but that's like, I know what you mean. Like if there's a guy after a show and he's like shaking,
Yeah.
you don't want to fuck him.
There's no way.
Oh, I would
Yeah.
love to fuck that guy.
Just with the vibration.
Yeah. But I think it must be fun as that Soder lady with the big tits who's like cute. You're like, I've never gone to a show and seen a female act and been like, I could fuck her. That has never happened
I
once.
know.
If I go see
Could
Patti
you
LaBelle,
imagine?
I'm not like, you know what? I could probably
my God.
flip her.
That is such a good point. It is crazy
It is
to be
crazy
sitting in the
ego.
audience and be like, I'm gonna fuck that guy.
But it's reality for
Yeah.
a woman. Like she could go to a Maroon 5 concert and be like, I'm hot enough that I could probably fuck whatever the guy's name is with the tattoos. Whereas a guy could never be like, I'll go to this Madonna show and get laid
Yeah.
by Madonna. That will
Yeah.
never happen.
That's a big one though. An arena. I'm gonna fuck this
Madonna
person.
was-
That's
was a bit much.
That's
Yeah.
big.
Even like Gwen Stefani's also big. Who's a low-level singer? Even Fat Adele wouldn't fuck me.
Fat Adele.
Fat Adele's still an arena act though.
Yeah.
Mark.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I mean, we're talking about
Joan Jett now? Who's playing in Long Island?
I fucked Joan Baez a few weeks ago. And
She's got to be 79. Maybe older,
I'm trying
actually.
to think of a female that. No, I have not.
I mean, the joke doesn't work because we don't know that deep into music.
No.
Even to go to the cellar when they're playing that music.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Even her, I couldn't. The bitch on the fiddle.
Yeah, no way. You'd be like, she's busy. She's doing something.
Yeah, it's just crazy. Can you imagine, dude? Can you imagine if we went to I don't know, some.
But
big
you've never
female
done that
comedy-
because you guys are kind of famous.
No.
What do you mean? No.
Done what? Gone to a show and been like, I could fuck her.
Like, you've
That
never gone to
drummer.
a party and there's famous people there and you've been like, I think I can hook up with.
No.
We have friends who think that way and do it. They can do it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
No. I couldn't fuck the randos at the party.
Yeah.
No, same. You know that purple Shop Pay button you see at the checkout? That's Shopify. They make the customer experience simple by keeping your payment and shipping information saved. So if you're an online retailer, that translates into more sales for you. Shopify powers 10% of all e-commerce in the U.S., from household names like Mattel and Gymshark to brands just starting out. Shopify helps you manage your inventory, create your online store, write product descriptions, and even enhance your product photos. And their built-in marketing and email tools help you find and keep new customers. I mean, this is something you should definitely give a shot to. Shopify is you see it everywhere right now for a reason. Shopify is the best converting checkout on the planet. So get that purple button, add it to your site today. If you want to see less carts being abandoned, it's time for you to head over to Shopify. Ka-ching. Signed up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/drunk. Go to shopify.com/drunk. That's shopify.com/drunk. Ka-ching.
Oh, yeah. Hey, folks, We Might Be Drunk is brought to you by Hims. If your car breaks down, you're going to take it to the mechanic. If your dick stops working, you're going to take it to Hims. ED. Hims provides men with access to affordable sexual health treatments, and everything is done online. With a huge range of doctor-trusted ED treatments like chewable hard mints, Viagra, Cialis, and more, it's easy to find something that will work for you. You don't need insurance, and one low price covers everything, from treatments to ongoing care. Start your free online visit today at hims.com/drunk. That's HIMS.com/drunk for your personalized ED treatment options. hims.com/drunk. The featured products include compounded products which are not approved nor verified for safety, effectiveness, or quality by the FDA. Prescription required. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information. Prices vary based on this product and subscription plan. Hims! ED.
I'm also just not motivated to. I'll DM forever. I'll DM flirt forever. But yeah, I have my best friend and my dog waiting for me at the hotel. There's no way.
The DM flirt's underrated. It's almost filling the same need in a way.
It is, yeah. But you
some-
don't have to get a yeast
Yeah,
infection.
you can just jack off and be like, yeah, that worked.
Yeah, totally.
I can just watch what I want to watch.
Jake will be like, there'll be such a hot girl that's my fan that will come up to him and be like, let's fuck, right?
Yeah.
And I'll see him at the hotel with me being like, I have to go. She is so hot, but the hang. And I'm like, I know, it's a really hard choice.
The hang is
The
underrated.
hang is crucial.
I wasn't even
Crucial.
trying to get laid when I'm on a tour bus because I'm just like, I want to watch a movie with Veter and
I
the
know,
guy,
I
with
know.
my buddies. I'm like, we're gonna watch Manhunter tonight. I want to do
Some
that.
women will just be like, I will blow you in the, because, Ian, girls will just be like, I'll blow you in the bathroom.
What?
Right now.
Ian?
What does anyone get out of this?
The
blowjob?
No, but I get what he gets out.
Oh.
of. What is
I
the
don't
person?
understand.
You tell us. You're the gal.
I don't blow randomly.
Come on.
No, I never have. I only have sex for forever love. I never, or
Really?
to punish somebody who doesn't love me.
Okay.
I didn't know you were in a relationship. Is it good? Are you happy?
Oh, it's on and off all the time. We break up every other day. But I've never not had that.
Okay.
But it is like, if I'm in a relationship and me and you get into a fight, that would be one reason I fuck, right? Just for revenge.
Okay,
Otherwise,
wow.
it's
You would fuck someone else?
well, if we broke up, yeah, totally.
Damn.
Immediate
Damn.
breakup at
Revenge
sex.
fuck. All
Oh,
right.
you
You're
gotta.
a fiery coos.
Are you
Crazy?
Are you good in a fight? Are you a good communicator, or are you just vicious?
I'm not I'm windy. I'll wind you up into an insane thing that you can't get out of, where if you say one thing, I'll say it's bad, and the other thing, I'll tie you up.
Oh, this is making me
Physically.
wildly uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it'll be like, what did you mean by that? Because it sounds like you meant this by this, and if you meant that by that, then we have to break up. So did you mean this or that? And I'll be like, that. And I'll be like, I knew it. It's over. It's like that.
Wow.
And then if he's like, okay, fine, we can end it. I'll be like, what do you want to end it? It's like that.
Oh, you're a minefield.
It's fucked up. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm in
Yikes.
therapy. Alan's helping. The problem
Yeah.
with Alan is
Love Alan.
Alan is the
Start therapy.
stand up for you guy. Alan
Yeah,
is
he
like,
is.
He's like, you need to stand up for yourself, which is a little fucked up sometimes because I'm like, I'm wrong a lot. And he's like, you're never wrong.
He does, yeah, you're
does
right.
that.
You're right. And he taught me to assert myself. He's like,
Yeah.
you got to assert. And he raised his prices. And I was like, that's too high. And he's like, well, that's what it is. So I haven't gone in 2 years. I'm asserting.
But it worked.
I
He
know.
taught me that.
It worked.
I was like, you fucked yourself here, Al.
You negotiated against him.
Yeah. I mean, I think he saw the Netflix special and he was like, oh, you can afford more than $17. And he upped it like 500%. And I was like, I'm out.
Yeah.
You hand him a few crumpled up bills.
I threw it in his face.
you're leaving the session crying like,
I
thank you
pay
so
him in
much.
seller cash, and it's
Throw some
crazy.
change.
I do that too.
I'll
I
come
did.
in. I'll owe him like $2,000 and just come in with 50s and be like, and he's like, thank you. It's so weird.
He's also big on the parent. Alan's always like, oh, that's your parents. That's your parents. And I'm
Yes.
like, what? I'm killing prostitutes. He's like, that's
Yeah.
your parents.
Yeah, he's big on the parents. I know, and sometimes I'm like, Alan, I'm doing bad things. And he's like, no, he's bad.
Some of these parents, it's not. Some of these serial killers had normal parents.
I know.
Sometimes you're just a bad little shit.
Exactly. People are bad. I mean, I think sociopathy is it's like innate, right? It's just in you.
Yeah.
You can't become a sociopath, right?
Have you ever met somebody that you're like, close?
I'm in showbiz. Yes.
I
Yeah.
know a guy.
Yeah. I mean, I have people that represent me where I'm like, that guy could kill some people.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
totally.
He strangled a couple prostitutes.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm fascinated by the fact that you say you only have sex for love. That I didn't know that about you. That's interesting.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I was talking to Steph Tolev because she has like a hit list of guys she's fucked. It's the funniest list.
A hit list?
I mean, of sex. What do they call that? The
A
Spanx
list?
thing?
Schindler's List? What are you talking
Called
about?
body count?
Body count. Very different than a hit list.
Hit list? Yeah.
Hit list
But
people you
she
wanna
has
kill.
them all named as like Lake Man. They all have like names that she can like remember it, where it's like
Yeah.
2 kids lives with mom, stuff like that. And I was like, oh yeah, I never have fucked on the road. I mean, I fucked like once, maybe.
Well, that's part of the problem is we do this whole thing of like men and women, we're the same, but we're so different.
No way.
Every
So
like
different.
90% of the women I've had sex with, I have no recollection of it.
Yeah.
I never got their name. I never thought about it twice. It's just an oil change for a guy, which
an
I know
oil change.
I know that sounds crass, but it's just how we're wired. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the release is literally so we can be a human again.
Yeah.
So that they can
It's
build
like
back
werewolf
up. Yeah,
shit.
it's like
Yeah.
it is.
It
yeah.
is. And that's why we want to leave after, because we're like, oh, what
But
the
why
hell?
don't
I'm hanging out with
just
you?
jerk off?
Oh, I've done it.
That's what we do
you ever,
now.
You ever do?
I'm
You ever,
married.
you ever in a fight with someone you're dating and you just jerk off before and you're like, none of your powers are working.
Oh, wow.
I'll jerk off and I'll pop an Adderall and I'll be like Superman. I'll be
Wow.
just dodging her dumb fucking. It's amazing.
That's
her tits
awesome.
and her cleavage and her ass.
Maybe I
like,
should do that before I fight.
I don't
Come?
know what I mean. Same for
Yeah.
a lady.
I know. I just get sleepy. I just pass out for 6 hours every time.
No, but I think the jerk off is a powerful maneuver.
Totally. You got to
You use that as a tactic in a relationship. You're like, oh, you get the power back because they know you want to get laid.
You're in
Right.
how often are you guys having sex in long-term relationships?
Well, my wife just had a baby,
Yeah.
so you're not allowed to have sex for 6 weeks. So we had sex 6 weeks to the day.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah. And I jizzed in her again on accident.
Oh my god.
Do you think you're gonna get round 2 out of that?
No, we checked. We're good.
I don't
Okay.
think it can do it like. Oh, I guess Irish twins happen.
Oh.
Where it comes up right.
That's right.
Wow.
Would
Yeah.
you be okay with a second kid?
Well, I would go with it. It's
think
kind of
it
nice to
helps. I
knock
think
it
it
out,
does.
actually, I think.
Yeah, I think you should.
Yeah.
You think you'll have a second kid?
No, I don't think she's pregnant again, but I
But do you
think,
thi- no, you
I think
think
I
you-
would like a second.
Wow.
Yeah,
Look
it
at
helps
you,
to have
dude.
them together.
Yes.
Have you met only children?
Are they bad?
Oh, yeah. They're like comedians.
Yeah.
The worst.
They just don't learn to share. They don't have, it's like if you've been out to dinner with somebody who demands that there's no tapas, that's an only child. You know what I mean? Like they
Yeah.
don't
Hitler.
learn how to fight. Like they don't learn that they'll get their shit kicked in if they call somebody a name.
Right.
That's what I've realized with people, where I'll be like, you can't say this shit. And they're like, why not? I can say what I want. I'm like, oh, you never had like an older sister that just ran your head into a dryer.
Beat you up. That's a good point.
Siblings keep you in check.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, I'm wearing a boa and sunglasses. Like, they rip that off you and kick you in the balls.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I needed that.
Yeah.
So
Very necessary.
you gotta have two, and they can hang out with each other. Like, I don't have to like entertain two kids or one kid. If they have two kids, now you're playing basketball or whatever, wrestling.
Yeah.
Go nuts.
But can you crank it out that fast? Your vagina just rips open and then you just do it again?
Do you want kids?
I don't know. My whole thing is, if I get pregnant, I'll have it. If I don't, I will never.
Okay.
I'm very animal oriented. I really treat my dog like a baby and feel totally whole.
Didn't you meet? I think last time we talked, you met a guy at the dog park. Didn't that happen?
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
We went on a date.
Yeah.
It was a very meet cute, but yeah, brutal kisser. I'm all about, if the kissing is bad, we can't.
What's
What
a
are we
bad
talking?
kisser?
Teeth?
No, teeth is even better. Teeth I can work with. It's
Really?
it's the zero mouth open.
Oh, it's just
Yeah.
Yeah. What is that?
It's just I don't know. It's just fear.
weird.
It's just a form of fear.
Oh,
fear.
yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. And I've had the opposite, where the girl's like
Oh,
God,
that's
that's
rough
brutal.
too.
painting
Yeah.
a fence. You're like,
Yeah.
take it easy,
Jesus
sister.
Christ. Yeah, that's awful.
I mean, she was in a wheelchair with MLS, but still. Yikes! Dog park pickup. That's like a rom-com.
The dog park pickup was very cute. Yeah. The other thing is, I don't think I would want to date a guy who has a dog.
Oh, you
That's-
want to be the dog.
I want to be the dog. It's also like a bit of a form of weakness to me.
A dog?
Yeah.
To me, it's the opposite. To me, it's like the person knows responsibility.
No, I prefer a guy who's like, I don't.
I want to fuck a guy with a dog.
Yeah. No, but why do you need a dog? Because you're slightly codependent and a gooey boy.
Oh,
If I didn't do this job, I would. If I didn't have this job, I would absolutely do it. Have a dog.
Yeah.
In the city though, you got to walk it.
Dogs are fun, man.
They're fun, but I feel like in the city it's tough.
It is tough. You would never do a dog.
I wouldn't
You
do a
have
dog.
cat.
I have a cat. Well,
A cat is not a cat.
huh?
What?
Your cat is not a cat.
That's true. You know my cat?
My dog knows your cat. Your cat, I kept doing the funniest game. His cat is 45 pounds.
Yes.
And I kept throwing Coyote's toy. My dog is 15 pounds. Kept throwing Coyote's toy near the cat, and Coyote would like try and get it and get as close as possible. And the second the cat would move, she would like zip out of the room.
Oh yeah. Wait. When did your dog meet my cat?
It was at Broussard's birthday party. They were babysitting.
That's my cat, a Maine Coon.
Yeah, but you're
Yeah, you
not.
can't say
a
that
Maine
word.
Coon is like this big. Your cat is the biggest.
It's huge. Big paws, big head.
It's
crazy.
It looks like it should be illegal. Like it
yes.
looks like you own.
It's like a lynx.
It's so huge.
It's huge, but I didn't want a cat, and the wife was pushing it, and I
That's
gave in.
realistic.
That's the cat.
That's literally.
They
you
call
think
it
that's photoshopped. It's
in
not.
German. The word for Maine Coon translates to living room tiger,
It's
because that's what it is. Yeah,
It's awesome.
A beautiful
But I would say
cat.
that's a dog.
it's a dog. It plays fetch. It greets you at the door. It
I
sleeps
like
with you.
that.
It's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, maybe a cat's the move at some point. Who knows?
Love a cat.
But their piss smells like piss.
Well, you go litter box.
Do you have an auto clean?
No, but I have my house. I keep it in the back, so I don't.
Oh, that's
I don't
good.
see it, but I have to
That
change.
cat probably shits human.
Oh, it's bigger than Ian Bidance. That shit.
I like how I said cat piss and we all thought of Ian.
Yeah, Ian does seem like he has a smelly taste.
It's so.
Should we do a peeve?
Oh yeah,
Let's get some peeves cooking again.
we got some guest peeves.
What do we got?
Or
Someone-
listener peeves.
You
Oh,
should
we
get a
did it.
dog, Sam. I bring Coyote everywhere. It's the best.
I can't do it now.
Another
I'm too
difference
busy.
between men and women. You see a guy with a dog and you go codependent, nerd.
Gay.
Yeah, you just said you would never fuck a guy with a dog. And you're like, you should get a dog.
Well, you like them.
I do like him. I know, but what if other women think this
Women
way?
love guys with dogs.
Okay.
Not you though.
I just like I prefer somebody who's like zero attachments. I'm really
You want to be the center of the world.
no. I want them to hate everybody, including me. But sometimes they let me in a little.
Whoa.
I
You
really
you like this. Why do you think that is?
my parents.
Yeah.
Zero
Alan.
warmth growing
Alan.
up. Zero Alan. Yeah. But I don't. My mom, the game we used to play was called No Kisses Today, which is where me and my sister would try and kiss my mom, and she would forehead punch us off of her. It was so fun. It was so fun. But
That is fucking revealing.
yeah, but I only realized
Damn.
recently that wasn't a game that everybody plays.
Wow.
And you'd go like this, and she'd push like that. It was the best game.
My dad did the opposite game. He was like, here's a bunch of kisses when,
Yeah.
when you don't want them.
Let me kiss your penis. Oh, weird. Okay, wow, an unfriendly lesbian? I've never heard of such a thing.
Oh, so unfriendly. My mom's just a man. She's just That's why she fucks women. She's a man. If she were like now, she'd be trans.
Do you?
Oh wow.
100%.
Really?
Interesting.
You're really close with your mom though, right?
Oh yeah.
But two moms.
Two moms. One is a mommy. My stepmom is like mommy,
Okay, got it.
and she's very touchy. And I go, and she goes, I'm doing it, and I go, like that. But my mom is like, we don't touch.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
She came to my special and was crying, and my sister was videotaping it just because we never see her cry. And she was like, just get the fuck out of here. I was like,
She's just proud.
yeah.
That's cool.
It was cool.
Man, I'm learning a lot.
And what's your mom like? What does she behave like at a special like that?
The sweet mom?
Yeah.
She did my hair.
Nice.
Yeah, so she's just like touching my hair and like, you mean me? Yeah, like that.
So it's yin and yang.
It's very, but they're not together anymore because my mom was too mean.
Whoa.
Yeah, but they're very good friends. My mom has 2 pit bulls. I will never be in a relationship again. She cheats constantly. I found out she fucked 2 dudes recently.
Whoa.
2 dudes cheated on Michelle. We just did a podcast here the other day, and Michelle was like, "What about the 2 dudes you fucked?" Mom was like, "That was conference sex," and I was like, "What?
Conference?
What does that
Conference?
mean?
I don't know.
Conference.
I guess it means."
With 2 dudes at once? Is that what it
No,
means?
no, it's
Like a
separate
conference
dudes.
call?
No, like she was at a conference and I guess didn't think
Oh.
it counted.
Is she attractive?
My mom? Yeah, she's swaggy. She's super. pull up
Guys don't care about
Sue
swag.
Cosentini.
Give me the weight.
So she's bi.
She's bi.
All right. Oh, you're gonna. Oh! We don't have to pull your mom. I don't want to.
No, look at my
show
mom.
your mom's
There she is.
hotness level. She is kind of swag.
Yeah, she's swaggy.
Yeah.
I thought it was Sammy Hagar.
Yeah.
But either way.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, she did Rick Glassman's pod,
That's not
huh?
her.
Oh.
No, that was his mom.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, Rick. Oh yeah, I can
Yeah.
see it.
Yeah.
Well, who's the sperm though for you?
My dad.
And
Okay.
you don't talk to your dad.
Oh, he died. Okay.
Yeah.
He's dead, so you can't talk to him.
But he was also very hot.
He's a hot
Okay.
guy?
Yeah.
Were you close with your dad?
Super close. Yeah.
When did he pass?
Super close.
Oh, shit. Your dad fucked you?
Yeah, we fucked.
Damn.
No, but my dad we were like best friends. He died when I was like 58, when he was 58. So like 10 years ago.
Wow.
Oh,
But
geez.
it was like the way he wanted to go. He was like, I do not want to get old. I just want to work and die. It was good. It
Suicide.
was actually great. No, he just had a bunch of weed, some NyQuil, died in his sleep. He smoked 2 packs a day.
Oh, wow.
So
Whoa.
yeah.
Where are you from again?
upstate New York,
Oh, that's why.
Ithaca, Lansing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a dark area.
Yeah, it's a dark
That's like
area.
a high suicide rate, that area.
Well, the Asians. So the Asians,
Yeah?
their parents go like this. Their parents go, you have to go to an Ivy League school or we kill you. So they go to Cornell, which is the least Ivy League school, and then they get a B, and they jump off one of our gorges because we have gorges everywhere.
Beautiful, gorgeous.
So then we built Asian catchers.
like the Apple Store.
Yeah, like the Apple Store, these big nets that catch them.
That's what I used to call dating apps, Asian catchers.
Yeah.
But,
That's a good dating app.
Asian
name.
net.
And then we catch the Asians and we pull them out.
yeah, I mean, it is a
What?
depressing. It is a depressing place. I feel like a lot of great writers came from there. Like didn't like Raymond Carver? Yeah, Raymond Carver, Jay McInerney, like all these like great, all these like dark writers. He at least was like a student there or something. All these great writers, because it's miserable and it's
Miserable.
cold and
It's cold.
and there's a darkness to it.
Yeah.
I just did Ithaca. I just performed there. It was great.
Where'd you go? The state?
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
State Theater. Beautiful
I did
room.
Buffalo's
Yeah.
killer. Buffalo's
Buffalo's
right by it,
great.
right? Isn't it?
Buffalo's dark. That Buffalo has no, because Ithaca at least has like a Narnia quality where it's small and there's waterfalls. Buffalo
hippy dippy.
Yeah. Buffalo's like,
I like Buffalo.
Buffalo's rough. I mean, I love the crowds there because they need a fucking laugh.
Yeah,
I love
So
them because
cold.
women there are like, they are funnier than most female comics. Like I lived in Buffalo for 3 months and they were just like fat, slap hoggy women who would just like randomly be like, I'm taking off my shirt, not to be sexy, but just like, it's too hot.
Yeah.
I'm too hot. You know what I mean? Like, and they were just like, everybody, we're playing rugby now. But they were all straight with like a
Whoa.
boyfriend that was castrated. It was
I think that was my opener. I said all the women on Tinder here look like Artie Lang.
yeah. Yeah. Totally.
Yeah, the Buffalo uniform is a Bills jersey, pajama pants, and a scowl.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
But great food in Buffalo. Like they really do have good food.
They do have good food.
I mean, they eat well. You gotta have good food in a cold weather place.
Well, it was like a boom town for a
Yeah.
while. Then, all the shit went like Rochester, Buffalo, it all went to hell.
yeah,
Yeah.
Syracuse.
yeah.
Been to
Kodak.
Minneapolis? That's like a secret.
I love Minneapolis.
That place is bizarrely well run.
Why?
The area I was performing in was rough. I was in, like
really?
the downtown, like right by the arena. I'm like, this is fucking a rough part of
Oh, I
town.
didn't see any of that. To
Most
me,
Somalis in America.
okay, the Somali thing is so funny.
Yeah.
I cannot. When I was there, I could not stop asking questions about it. The fact that it's all these Midwesterners that are so sweet, and then like the blackest people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they're just like,
yeah.
no, the more the merrier. Come on in. And
Yeah.
it's just like a full, because it's like when you go to Williamsburg and it's like an entire different tribe of people.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And you're like, okay, I guess this is just, it's so
Yeah.
blatant.
Yeah.
Here it's like so integrated, but there it's like fat little ladies resting their little paws on their bellies with casseroles and like black
And then dudes who
pirates.
say we're the captain now.
You know what
yeah.
I mean? Like a man holding a machete, and they're like, "Come on in, use it to cut the cake." That's good. It's crazy.
Yeah. Minneapolis. I was there in the summer, the first time I ever performed there, and I was like, this town is great. And the guys drive me around the city, and I'm
Yeah.
like, why don't more people live here? This is an amazing hidden gem. And he's like, the cold is so bad, it keeps people out.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's one part I don't love about that downtown is that everything is like an indoor mall thing. So you're like, on
Yes.
maps, you're like, wait, where's this coffee shop? And you're like,
Yeah.
oh, I have to go through like a tunnel.
Yes.
So I don't love that. But yeah, Minneapolis is a great city.
Your
It's just-
people love tunnels.
we don't like talking about them, though. You keep them secret.
Yeah.
My favorite city is Toronto, I think.
Toronto's awesome.
It's your number one city.
Yeah.
Come on. I love Toronto, but number one?
You
Go-
mean like in
go
the like
Jays.
Europe, including Europe and stuff?
No, let's go in the tri-state area or the
Yeah.
the America.
U.S. and Canada.
There
U.S.
you
and
go.
Canada.
U.S. and Toronto.
Really?
Wow.
I
Over
mean,
New
aside
York?
from- oh, well, New York is hard because I have it down, but
You live here.
Toronto is like clean New York.
How about Vancouver?
No, too much weed. Way too much weed.
You don't like weed?
They do dabs.
That's
No,
true.
I like the Toronto audiences are so hot. They're
They are
obsessed with
good.
comedy. They treat me like a celebrity. I like how integrated everything is. Like here, it's just like black, white, Mexican. But
Or
there, it's
Asian.
like every different.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
You know what I mean? And it's just well maintained.
Yeah.
It's a good city.
It's
But-
there in New York.
Vancouver, they do dabs. I asked them, I was like, what are you guys smoking? And they were like, a bunch of them are like dabs.
And heroin is huge. The Hastings
Oh, yeah.
Street is like Walking Dead.
There's a guy with a fucking machete right outside the alley. I was trying to get out my door, and they're like, "Stay put, fucking machete."
Yeah.
I think I said this last week, but
The-
Winnipeg is crazy too.
Oh, yeah, that's
going
a
there
sad
soon.
place. It's a good comedy town.
Great
but
comedy town.
sad. One thing I noticed about Winnipeg, beautiful women with ugly guys.
Oh yeah, we noticed that too.
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
You see a guy who looks like Joe List, and you're like, wow, his girlfriend is gorgeous.
Really hot women. Very interesting. Yeah.
that was sad.
Really good
All
accent
right.
though.
Yeah, I'm going to Winnipeg soon. I can't wait, man.
They hate
I'm
us
kinda
up there.
pumped. Do they hate us?
Well, Trump.
That was better. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they hate Trump. They
yeah.
broke up with him.
Oh, yeah.
He broke up with them.
We'll
Oh
see
yeah,
what happens.
but he said, "I'll make you my bitch."
You know, he wasn't
And
cool.
then Canada said, "I'm not. I'm blocking you," which I thought was a little bitch.
No, it's a divorce, and we're the children, and it's our dad's fault for sure.
Yeah,
but
totally.
we gotta,
Mexico
And
as
we
well.
don't mind that much. Like she was she was a good cook. But
Yeah, we're like, we're America. We'll find someone else.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
really fine. Yeah.
we'll go to Cuba if we have to, or Haiti. But Mexico's bad at us too. So both our upstairs and downstairs neighbors in the
Yeah,
apartment
they hate
fucking
us.
hate us. They're like hitting us with broomsticks on the ceiling. It's not good.
Why is Mexico mad at us?
Gulf of America.
I think Trump's been
cartel.
poking them for quite some time.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
why were they driving a ship through here? What?
Oh, that was
that was
bad.
fucking weird,
Hispanic Titanic. That's what I've been calling
How
that.
do you not know that thing is gonna hit you?
Well, it was drifting because they were like
Oh, they
they
weren't
turned the
trying to
motor
go
off,
under there.
and so they were like getting up on the mast. Now they're half mast, but they were getting up on the mast, and they were like, "Hey, everybody!" And they didn't realize they were drifting into the bridge.
Yeah, that was cool. But didn't shut it down. I went right over it that next day.
Oh no, yeah, the
No.
bridge was fine. Who needs a wall?
How did they not know? I guess they're not used to being tall.
I tweeted that thing. I
You
took
did?
that same joke. Yeah.
No, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Look at that. Oh, and there's people on there, by the way. Those sails are full of people. They're like standing. 2 people died.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Build that bridge.
That is crazy.
Mm.
Really cool that our bridge didn't fucking budge though.
No, it's a wooden ship.
But what were they doing? They were just showing some stuff?
I think it was the part of the Mexican Navy, which, they should have been in our waters. Just kidding.
What's your number one city, Sam?
In America, outside New York, I like Chicago. I like SF. I like.
Chicago has too many like men that wear no-show socks. Like, it's too many. It's
No
too many
show
queer.
socks.
straight-
Right now, have a whole city based on socks.
Yeah, like it's too many. Like, I mean, like not gay men, but like gay men married to women. You know what I mean? Men with like maybe like.
Well, that should work to my advantage because then there's more available women.
Oh yeah, great for you.
I like Chicago. I love Chicago. I love SF. What are you thinking, Mark?
SF sick.
I mean, those are both great cities. I try to find a hidden gem, like a sleeper, because everybody knows those are great. So, you ever been Wilmington, North Carolina?
It's a great city.
Great town. Great town.
Beach
On the
town,
water.
yeah.
Southern, but
I
still
love it.
fun. It's got a New Orleans vibe, but not all Cajun-y.
It's not
Yeah.
played out really. I haven't been there
Right.
in years, but I've been there a few times and I loved it.
The Carolinas are great. Like, Asheville's great.
Providence is cool.
Providence is a great town.
Underrated.
I love Providence.
It's cool because it's a beach town, but there's a mafia vibe.
Yes.
And more strip clubs than any city per capita. I think.
Foxy ladies, eggs and
ladies.
legs.
Yeah.
What else? What else is a good city? Tempe is fun if you're really getting after it.
Dude, I had a great time in Seattle, honestly.
Seattle's fun.
Seattle's sick.
Killer.
Yeah, I'm trying to think some off the beaten path. Madison, great town.
Yeah. Sometimes I just think of the shows, though. I'm like, what's a good city? I'm like, I had a good show there.
That's a good point.
Madison
Yeah.
Is it a good
so
ci-
hot. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good
Honestly, I
point.
had a great time in Milwaukee. I loved it.
Oh, really?
I've never been to
I'm
Milwaukee.
going there soon.
I love Milwaukee.
I've never
Yeah.
been to New Mexico either, I realized. What's
Santa Fe is sick.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's cool. You don't like it?
A little dry.
Yeah.
Tumbleweed. It's very Hispanic.
Bozeman, Montana. Very
That's
Never been.
very pretty.
Really cool.
It's
Very
cool.
pretty.
Yeah, you should go.
Like Yellowstone vibes?
Yeah, very
Yeah.
earthy, very fun. Although I got heckled for an hour. That crowd was the drunkest I've ever seen.
Oh, they
the
get
problem.
fucked up. That's the problem with the hidden gems, are they're wasted
Yeah, that's true.
because they're so far off the map. It's all they can do.
Oh yeah,
Winnipeg got fucked up. Winnipeg is a weird place.
it is. Neil
yeah.
Young's from there.
Oh, it's Stab City or something. What did they always say?
Stab
Don't
City?
Never take a Winnipeg handshake, which is just where somebody stabs you.
Whoa!
Like 9 people said that while I was there.
They
What?
got no guns there, so they're stabby.
They're stabby. But it's
An
fun.
awful adjective about it. He's a little stabby.
Do you get Joe List with cities where Joe's scared to go outside and
He's scared of the kook.
Yeah, what is that?
Meanwhile, he lives in Kookville
because
or in New
things
York.
happen to him. Like in Vegas, he got like circled by kids on a bike. Like,
Oh, that's right.
you know when you're scared, it kind of like finds
Yes,
you.
yes.
It's like my friends who lock their money up and shit. They always get robbed. You know what I mean? Like when you're
Right.
more, he always like whack
That is
shit
so
happens to
true.
him. Yeah, you
And
have
he-
to just be like,
You just walk around confidently, and if something happens, it happens.
dude. I feel like Steve Rogers has been punched in the head by almost like 9
Yeah.
times.
Well, he's got a real punchable mug, that guy. He was like a little kid. But we were at my wedding in New Orleans, and Liz is like, this town's crazy. There's too many psychos here. And Andy Haynes, we're all eating at this brunch spot. Andy Haynes is like, shut up, you big pussy. What are you talking about? You know, he's like very progressive. He's like, it's fine. And we look outside. There's a guy getting stabbed in the courtyard, and the cops come, and Liz is like, thank you very much. All right, here we go.
And the cops start stabbing Liz.
Yeah, he's like, I saw your last special. I hated it. Yeah, but that was a true story. New Orleans is very violent.
It's wild. That's a great city, though, too.
That's a fun city.
That's a great city.
Not a great comedy city.
No.
No.
Although the last one I did was pretty. I did the Fillmore last time. It was pretty fun.
Oh, the Fillmore. I heard Stavros told me that's a tough room.
I liked them.
Okay.
It's funny. I liked them, and then my agent forwarded me an email being like, "This is the worst show I've ever seen," and I was like, "Wow!" I was like, "That was a pretty good one."
And why you forwarded me these hate emails?
Because he thinks I do find them funny.
Okay.
I think when someone writes like a long thing about how much they hated the show, I find it funny.
That is enjoyable.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Sometimes I get the lady like, you were so offensive, you should be ashamed of yourself, and I'm like, that's funny.
yeah. No, it wasn't like you should kill yourself. It was like he's like disgusting, awful. It was like I
Yeah.
find that shit kind of funny.
Do you get women? Because you're a lady. So are women like, you're not being ladylike, and you're wearing pants that are torn, and your hair is weird?
No way.
Okay, good.
No, but I don't read anything. I don't read comments.
really?
I don't read emails.
Buckle up. I could show you some stuff.
I don't. People send it to me. I cannot. I can't
Who
read
sends you
comments.
that stuff?
My friends will be like, fuck this guy. And it's like somebody being
Oh my
like,
god, my mom does that
Yeah,
too.
I
My mom's like, I
oh,
read
my
this
mom does
awful
the same
review, and I'm like,
thing.
I never would have seen this. if
Yeah.
you didn't.
Yeah.
No, I
to
don't
me.
read anything like that because I don't want to know. If I have cancer, don't want to know. If somebody cheats on me,
I
don't
want to know about the cancer.
I want to be kept in the dark.
The
Is
cancer,
terminal?
you should know
Terminal?
about. Not if it's terminal.
Yeah.
But if it's like treatable, I'd like to know.
Yeah, I want to know that.
Yeah.
But yeah, if somebody cheats on me, I'm like, keep me in the dark. But yeah, I don't want to know what people think. I had one woman try to fight me on a stage because I asked,
Whoa.
yeah, but they got her. I mean, because I was like, do you have a weird relationship with your dad? And she got weird. And I was like, don't get weird. I was like, did you fuck him? Did you guys fuck? And she like stormed off and was sobbing in a bathroom. And then I just like went in all about her. I was like, this is all just a move to get this guy to go in there after her. And he was like, it's true, it's true.
Wow.
And then she came out of the bathroom and I realized she heard everything because there was a speaker going in there and she tried to storm on stage. That was in Appleton.
Interesting town.
Yeah.
Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. That's crazy.
I've been there. Yeah, it's kind of a cute city, but it's definitely off the beaten path. Like that's one of those like some of these connect flight cities. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just-
Was it Spokane or whatever?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not a bad club, but
That's a good club.
yeah, but sometimes, when you're connecting, you're like, this could be tough.
Yeah, and I was we get in that little plane to connect. They're like, this is the bullshit express.
Yeah,
like,
right.
Fuck.
The turbulence is crazy.
Yes.
Tiny. Dude,
Yes.
I never was scared of turbulence, and now I'm scared of it.
Yeah.
I
I
never
don't know.
cared. I was ready to die.
I
Have you
don't
been on a
love it.
private jet yet?
Too much turbulence. I don't like it.
That is real turbulence where you're like, whoa, whoa.
And you have karma. Like, I've been on a plane with, like, it's when I'm on a private jet, it's like with Louis or something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if you're so rich that you're taking a private jet, if God is going to smite either the commercial jet full of children or Louis C.K. and me, it's going to choose us. Like, we are going down.
Have you seen him wig out? He's like, oh, oh, oh. You're like, hey, man, come on. I look up to you. Keep it together. What are you doing?
It is funny to meet your heroes and be like, what the fuck was that?
Yes, yes.
See that they're scared of bees? Like, no.
Right.
It is weird though because you're also in the top 0.0001% if you're on a private jet in that moment.
Yeah.
And then you're like, this sucks.
I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Ah.
Why is it there's so much turbulence? Just because they're small?
It's smaller.
Yeah, the wind's throwing it around.
It's so scary.
That's why those like big New York to LA planes are kind of like, in a way, great. I mean, they're annoying
those
because
are the ones I like, yeah.
Yeah, but you're like, I feel better. I mean,
I like when there are children around me because I'm like, we're okay. We're okay. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
the least important person who dies on this. That's okay.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when I'm in a private jet, I'm like, dude,
Totally.
we're going down.
First part of that was the same as Jared Fogle. But yeah.
Yeah.
I knew something was coming.
Yeah.
There are kids around me, I feel good.
I almost used a comedian, but I turned it around to another guy. But yeah.
Yeah, Spacey's taken a lot of strays in the last few weeks. We like to mix it around
We'd
here.
love to have you on, Kev.
It's also good to have a woman. We haven't had a woman on this show forever.
Wow. This
count
is,
this,
yeah. Beat me to
Well, we're easing back into women.
Even I like looked around. I was like, is she here?
Yeah. Is Rosebud here? What happened?
That might be our last woman.
You got a title for the thing? Special?
I think it's going to be called Take Me With You
When is it
or
out?
Speed Bag. I'm choosing between the two.
Ooh.
Wait, Take Me With You or Speed Back?
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of like Take Me With You. That's kind of fun.
Yeah, it's more titly, but Speed Bag is, I think, of drugs. But you're probably talking about like the...
Yeah.
Okay.
Speed Bag is what I described, the loose skin that was on my
Oh, when you say that,
Yeah.
that's kind of fun.
That's kind of fun.
But
Good.
Take Me With You
When
was
is it
like
out?
just a little part where I say when somebody breaks up with me, I'm like, yeah, get out of here, run. Take me with you.
Oh,
Yeah.
got it,
And I was
got it.
thinking about just having that in the beginning and then having Take Me With You and then going into it.
I like it. That sounds more like a title. Take Me With You. I can see that on
Yeah.
Netflix. It's Netflix, right?
Yeah.
Ooh.
And is it out
right?
soon?
Congrats.
It's hopefully September. We hope. If they do that, they might push it forever, right?
I don't know.
Nah.
Yeah, why?
Okay.
But you got to do all the promoting. They don't promote those bloodsuckers.
I got to do a whole podcast thing? Go.
Yeah, oh yeah. Go out to L.A., do Bobby and Santino and the other guy, whatever.
The other guy.
And that's
Rogan.
it, right? Just podcasts. There's no other secret.
I mean, you could go on Fox News and talk about stuff.
Okay, but it's not like you have to like do a. I don't have to hire a.
No, don't get the publicist. They'll rape
I
you.
do it, but I mean, I
Do they ever work though? Do they ever?
I mean, I'm
do it?
always touring, so they just do everything. I mean, it's just like I'm always on the road, so they just,
Well, they'll be like, it'll be 14,000.
No, it's not,
and
mine's not that bad.
We'll get you on. We might be drunk.
Oh,
You know?
okay,
And you're like, wait, I
okay,
can
okay.
just text somebody.
Okay,
So be weary of that.
okay,
We'll get you on the Cellar podcast.
Yeah.
Like, no one listens to that.
yeah,
What are we doing? I mean, I don't want to talk about Gaza.
yeah.
You wanna, yeah, just do the pods and do whatever, do whatever. Sometimes I always feel like it's good to get outside of our bubble too. It's like, I feel like every time, because I do the same shit. I pay these people, and then they're like, "We got you on Two Bears." I'm like, I know them.
I
Yeah.
know. That's one thing. Schultz went on Barry Weiss, Megyn Kelly, Shay Shay. I'm like, oh, wow, he really got out of the bubble.
I was thinking about getting a stencil and spray painting it. Jordan Jensen, Netflix, all through Brooklyn and Manhattan.
Oh, hey, old school.
That'd be cool, right?
Grassroots.
Nobody's done that.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
It would be Jordan Jensen, Netflix, da-da-da-da-da. Because
Yeah.
you see those and you're like, who had the balls to do that? And I've always wanted to graffiti.
Well, you should pay a migrant to do that.
Yeah.
Don't do the publicist, do the migrant.
That's not bad.
That's good.
Aha.
That is good.
$1
Or
a
just
day.
teen.
Or teen.
Just a
or
teen.
teen.
Yeah.
Get an NYU kid or something.
I saw a teen stealing the other day. Little, maybe like 11-year-old black kid ran out with some, what is it called that you wash clothes with that I don't use?
Detergent.
Detergent. Ran out
That's
with
rough
it.
that you didn't know
Yeah,
that word.
I know. Ran out with it.
I
I use Dr. Bronner's. And ran out with
What
it.
is that
and
other
they
thing,
all
soap?
grabbed him. yeah, what is
Soap?
Get a tampon. Never use it. I go with an old rag.
Dude, I'm out on tampons. Biggest decision of my life.
You pad chick?
Dude, I've been against pads my entire life. Here's the deal.
Ah.
Tampons, disgusting. Witch's finger that absorbs blood and then sits in your pussy.
It is
Think
a
about how
crazy
disgusting that
concept.
is.
It's gross,
So
but they
you go-
taste good. But yeah.
You go wings or no?
Wow. You are married. Yeah, I do like the
I know nothing that's happening right now. I'm like, what?
Red Bull, it gives you wings.
wings are great. The wings are good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, I'm all about pads. Ladies, I know you're not watching this podcast, but go
Thought
pads.
That was for like special needs women who can't.
Dude, that's what I thought too. I'm almost thinking about going full. Like, have you seen diapers for they're like soft and you can just pull them right up?
Yeah,
That'd be nice.
oh boy, you're gonna cruise.
Diapers?
Right into, senior citizen age.
No, they have big diapers. I mean, the ones that your kid wears, I think could stretch out nice and tight. Over.
This is the slippery slope.
I like it. You're against Spanx, but you're down for depends.
Oh yeah.
I was a bedwetter, so I wore those
Oh really, a bedwetter? God.
big time.
At sleepovers, you ever do it?
Oh yeah,
sucks.
I would stay up all night like a patrolman, and then eventually you'd conk out and fall asleep for 2 seconds. You're like, I'm covered in piss.
What is that? Is it a nightmare you have and you pee
They say it's trauma. I had a weird childhood.
with sex stuff?
No, break-ins and
Oh, yeah.
bad home.
Oh, break-ins will do it.
Oh,
Middle
yeah.
of the night fear.
Yeah, like I remember being like an 8-year-old and I would hear people like breaking shit in the living room because I lived above the living room and I could hear it and you're like, "There's a guy in my house," and
That's so scary.
it was terrifying. But you would all eat dinner or breakfast the next morning. No one brought it up.
Sucks you get a bad side effect to like an already bad thing.
Yes, good point.
yeah.
I think I was just so scared.
Yeah.
Kid.
That sucks.
Good times.
I was scared at night. I would hallucinate all the time. Did
Really?
you ever do that in the middle of the night?
What is it? Yeah, like
Where
what?
you just like see shit. I would always see these things that I thought were fingers. Anytime I got a fever, I would see a finger poking out of all these places, and my mom would come in. I'd be like, "Get the finger," and I'd be like, "It's in your hair."
It's your
She'd be like,
dad.
what? It was a cock. It was a cock because my dad would walk around naked. It took me forever to realize that it was a big penis because I was like, "It's big finger. It's like a thick, big finger." And then as I became
You got your revenge by referring to his cock as a finger.
finger, yeah, like, get
Pinky.
your finger out of here.
I'd
yeah.
see a guy like a coat rack, and you're like, "Is that a guy?"
Oh my god, the coat racks.
But never had the dick finger dead.
Isn't it? Our brains would do crazy things with
Oh,
just a
yeah.
coat on a chair. Like,
Yeah.
that's the scariest thing I've ever seen.
100%.
Or like in wood, on wood paneling.
Yes,
the face.
yes, the face.
So scary. So scary.
I still have home invasion up here. Like I'm scared of spiders or heights or whatever. Home invasion is I got a real problem with that.
And it happened to you in New York too, which is like crazy.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Oh, did somebody steal all your...
When he was in the village, yeah, you left town.
Guy came in through the window on the fire escape. He climbed up the fire escape. I left my window open. I was on like the second floor, and he was a crackhead, broke in, stepped across my bed so you could see the footprints, and then
That's more horrifying.
horrifying. And then I came home and like a bunch of shit was turned over, but he found I had a drawer with all my good stuff in it. I didn't have a safe. I had a drawer
Yeah.
because I had cash, drugs, brass knuckles, a knife, all cool guy shit,
Yeah.
baseball cards, a Playboy, a slingshot.
Yeah.
But I had like $6,000 in cash from seller spots. I would just throw it
Yes.
in there every night, and he took all of it.
I know. I have mine distributed around.
Oh,
Yeah.
good move.
That's also why part of the reason I got a dog was because there was a fire escape that went right into my window like that.
There you
Even though
go.
she's tiny. She barks at everything that she sounds big. If you can't see her.
Well, you put some cash in those pads, and no one's going near that shit.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Look at those. Look at that diaper. Come on.
Anyone else hard?
That's good.
Yeah. Wow.
It's just a big step in my life to get rid of the tampons.
I know, but you got to pull a messy pad out of your panties.
Go like this, rip it off, and then all of a sudden your underwear, it's like nothing ever happened to it.
okay.
You toss it away. The tampon, you pull it out. There's blood hanging off of it.
Really?
It's horrendous. Sometimes it gets full, so you can just push it out like that. That sucks. Yeah, it's not good.
Being a woman's tough.
It's
Guess
quite.
so.
It's pretty. That's what my whole hour is about. Is about how it's like weird that we have to do all this disgusting shit, and yet we have to be hot. Some women, not me.
Right. Interesting.
It is weird. It's weird that your wife like ripped open and pushed a child out and
Yeah.
is now hot again.
Yeah, she
That's
looks good.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Yes.
How does that happen?
What does she do? She go into the gym and stuff a lot?
She works out from home, but you shed a lot of it just naturally.
Did her
but
ankles get scary?
No. She actually
the scariest
kind of killed it during pregnancy. She looked good the whole time.
I
Like we'd have
saw.
pregnant sex. You roll her over and get in there.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
This little mail slot.
Yeah. Sometimes you can feel the baby's hand on your hand.
That's nice.
Double teaming her?
Yeah, or high fiving.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, you shed a lot of it, and she's active. She's always walking and moving around. So
Yeah.
it sheds.
How
But
is
yeah.
being? Is it crazy?
It's crazy. It's crazy because you miss. You go on the road, and you used to go on the road. You're like, look at this. I'm waking up at noon in a hotel, and now I'm like, what's the baby doing? Does he remember me?
Wow.
I'm texting her like, hey, tell the baby I said hi, and she's like,
Yeah.
it's a baby, But I went to Europe, and you're like, I gotta get back.
Really?
I missed the baby.
So pro baby.
I was never a baby guy either. I've never held a baby and never changed a diaper until this
know.
But
guy.
you figure it out.
You figure it out big time. It kicks in because you have to.
Is it annoying, the crying?
It is, but you kind of learn what the baby likes and what he doesn't like, so the crying goes down.
And he's used to it with her, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
And did it bring you guys up closer or further?
Oh, definitely closer.
Really?
Because you're a team now. It's 2 against 1.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Do you want kids?
I think I would someday, yeah.
Yeah, we've talked about this.
I'm getting older. I should.
Fucking Krista Stefano's kid made me want a kid.
Really?
We went on that
You
trip.
fucking the kid made you want a kid?
Me fucking the kid. Why would a kid? Yeah, I could have a kid to fuck all the time. It was mine
A lot of
that I owned legally.
Wait,
No, but
the
Krista's
girl?
kid
Oh, yeah, we were hanging out.
She's
yeah.
funny.
ripped,
She's
dude.
really funny.
Dude, at one point, we're all going like this because she had to stay outside. And we're like all trying to figure out how to go up so that somebody's babysitting her at all time. And we're doing like Rubik's Cube math. We're like, Sam goes up, then Jordan takes over.
Oh, my God, that was
Like,
a crazy day.
Excuse me. And we're like, quiet, you're a child. And then finally she goes, the person who goes up first will go up and then come back out and watch me the whole time. We were like, yes. It was something like
wow.
that. It was something like
That's
that.
adorable.
That was in Hammond, Indiana at a casino. You, me, and Chris. That was hilarious.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I was
they
picturing
were
the
outside.
cellar in my head. This is at Hammond.
Yeah.
No, they wouldn't let a kid in the casino.
Ah!
So we were like, okay. So Jordan and I were like, we'll stay outside and watch the kid. And they were like, the kid can't come in. I'm like, but we're performing. They're like, state rules can't be in. And we're like,
that
but
guy
surely
with the
there's.
giant thing on his
Oh yeah, he had a big thing on his face.
I was like, why can we not bring the kid, but you can bring
Yeah, that's way more offensive than a child.
A goal or a goiter? What are we
It was
talking
a
here?
goiter.
It was
Oh.
fucking
It was
insane.
a big ass goiter.
Yikes.
If I right hooked him, that would have exploded. We could have made a run for it, but no, it was crazy.
an abortion.
And he was like, he was one of those like real like I'm in charge type guys.
Uh-huh.
We're like, we're just trying
You were
to not
being
keep-
so cool though.
I
get
was?
so mad. Yeah, you were being
don't even
so
remember.
diplomatic. I get so mad. I'm like, what the? I get very Italian very
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah.
Where I just want to fist fight.
Damn.
it was-
Okay, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we're just trying to keep the kid calm. You know?
I try and get in a physical fight constant. I fight with people all the time.
Yeah, when's the
Really?
last time you threw hands?
At the airport.
What?
At the airport.
You're that guy? You're the airport fight guy?
Yeah, outside. I tried to
Outside.
fight a guy recently where I said, let's go outside and talk about this. And Jake like grabbed me and was like, don't. I'll have to fight. And I was like, okay, fine.
Yeah, that's true. Jake's 4'3".
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man, you're fighting men?
If I have to. This guy I fought, the one guy I fought, they don't fight back.
Yeah, that's
So you
true.
just end up, I just smushed him against a car and was screaming at him and saying that he fucks kids, which was crazy.
Oh, that's
Because he
fun.
hit my dog with his bag on purpose.
What?
On
2 feet away.
purpose?
Dude, I flipped out.
Was it definitely on purpose?
Oh, yeah, he goes, excuse me. And then I said, excuse me for you. He goes, excuse me. And then I go, surely he's not talking to me. There's so much room. That's crazy. And then he goes, I said, excuse me, and hit her.
Whoa.
And she was like, oh, and she's the cutest angel and love of my life. And so then I ran after him and he goes, I said, excuse me. And I was like, you're a sociopath.
Oh, you're in the
Animals.
right.
Yeah. There was a group of black girls there. That was sick. because they were cheering me on. You love that.
Nice.
That makes you go
That's
nuts.
big.
And I was like, you sociopaths, what else do you do? You fuck kids? And then I went, hey, everybody, this guy fucks kids. And he was like, what are you doing? And I was like, I don't know. I'm getting carried away, man.
Wow.
That's my worst nightmare at an airport.
Yeah.
Someone yell that.
Yeah, I don't want to get busted either.
Yeah,
But-
yeah. Yeah, I get
Holy
so
shit.
pissed.
But
It's just justice. It's like if something happens that
Yes.
nobody, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And nothing better than a group of black girls on your side.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
the best. All waiting for the bus because it was outside at the Uber stand.
Oh, yeah.
Tell him. It was good.
Damn. Well, hey, check out the special.
Oh, yeah.
I wish it was me. No.
Yeah.
Take me with you.
Take me with
Or
you.
let's get some
Speedbag.
tour dates going here. Who's this for here?
Have you guys been here? Mark Ridley's?
Oh, it's
room.
great room.
Oh, wow.
Classic.
Did
Yeah.
not expect that.
No.
Oh, yeah,
great.
old school. You know what I love about that club? It's in Royal Oak, Michigan. You'll be there. Jordan will be there June 12th through the 14th. It's got like every old headshot. So I love clubs that like you're walking by like Gary Shanley and
Yeah.
young
Yes.
Jon Stewart. I love shit.
A lot of history.
You'll be in DC the following weekend, June 20th through 22nd. Then Denver at Comedy Works, great club.
Great club.
Dallas, Texas. Oh, you're hitting the road hard in the summer too. July, Dallas in July. Lovely time to go to Texas.
I know.
Then
Oof.
and then Austin.
the 1st through the 3rd, you'll be at the Mothership. That's cool. And then, Matt, you're just doing like the best clubs ever here. Comedy on State,
It's
Oh,
easy
my
when it's in
God.
the summer.
These are great.
Yeah.
Spokane is fun. Watch out for the candy. Bray Improv's a great
These
room.
are all great clubs.
Big.
Yeah.
So watch
Oh,
out.
I love Rochester. I'm going there that month too. I love Rochester.
That's near home, so I'll just go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The darkness.
And then Houston, you're hitting the road hard. Greenville, South Carolina. This is gonna be a fun little
then
ride. And then you're hitting Europe. Look at that.
Yeah.
Woo!
In the fall, go see Jordan all over
Yeah, when I
Europe,
have no
London, Amsterdam, Oslo. I'll give you some tips for these places because I just did it too. Paris, Berlin,
Whoa,
Nashville,
whoa.
and then back to Nashville. You're hitting it hard.
Yeah.
Go see Jordan Jensen on the road. punchup.live/Jordan Jensen. This is me, Red Bank, New Jersey, the Count
Great
Basie,
room.
July 12th, the Wilbur. What day is that? August 7th. I'll be at Boston, the Wilbur. Irvine Improv, August 22nd through 24th. And we got Oklahoma City the following weekend. That's a fun one, too. The Venetian in Vegas, September 19th. Rochester as well. I'll be there. The Carlson, the 25th through the 27th. Then we got Chicago Theater, October 4th, one of my favorite rooms.
Yes.
Next night, Winnipeg, as I said. Going back to Utah, November 14th through 16th at Salt Lake City, Wise
Hell
Guys.
yeah.
And then Carnegie Hall, New York City, December 4th. Buy tickets, please. I hope to see you there.
What a
That's
run.
That's a
What a
fun
run.
one. Marcus, what do you
Ham
got?
at the Egg. Speaking of upstate.
One of the
Albany.
best. Great
Yeah.
room.
Burlington, Vermont, Wausau, Wisconsin, whatever that is. Green Bay, that'll be a connecting flight. Eugene, Oregon at the McDonald Theater. San Jose, Hyannis, Mass in the Melody Tent. Come on out to that Beantown and connecting areas. Then I'm at the Grand Cedar Showroom at Foxwoods in Connecticut. Ben Salem at the Parks Casino. Then we're going to Australia, New Zealand, folks. Sydney, Melbourne, Adelaide, Brisbane, Perth. And then I'm off in the Hamptons for a night, bringing the wife and the baby. We'll hit the water. Then I'm going to Alberta with Adam Ray, doing the outdoor festival. Vegas, Dallas, 9 shows sold out. And,
Wow.
yeah, back in the clubs. I'm running an hour, or doing a special shoot in October, November. So I'm just running it. Then Akron, Dayton, Canada, anal, queef, semen. We'll see you in hell. Thanks a lot, folks. Jordan.
Look out for Jordan's special coming to hopefully Netflix in September. And
Being Ian.
and being
And
Ian.
R.I.P. Jordan Jensen.
And R.I.P. Jordan
The
Jensen.
podcast I have here.
Huh?
I have a solo.
Oh, great. Oh, boy, you're busy.
I'm very busy. I
All
need to
right.
sleep.
All right.
Yes, thank you.
Sunday's the day for my next offender. A bit of Peeverek, you know the beer juice close. I've had a little too much bourbon, and Norman's talking shit about the fucking Pope. And I get down